Hello, everybody. It's indeed the jewelry nurse. I have with me tonight Roberta from Simply Roberta's Treasures, and I have Robert Jones from the Little Muddy Farm with me. We all
Hello.
have some beautiful
Hi,
jewelry
everybody.
to sell with you all or share with you all. So we will give it a few minutes and wait till everybody gets the notice because I did not pre-schedule, so it may take a few minutes for the notice to go out. But we are streaming to Facebook also. So,
Thanks for inviting me, Cindy.
do what? Oh,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
inviting me.
inviting you. I thought you said thanks for biting you.
Oh, that too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bite you. You're back, Robert.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi, hi, Lydia. Did you say Lydia? I haven't seen that yet. Maybe I need to pop the chat. I'm going to go
Yeah,
ahead and
Miss Lydia popped in.
let you show some of those beautiful pieces that you have sitting out there already while I go pop the chat. There she is.
These
I
aren't
know
even.
there's a big delay on StreamYard right now, so I'm going to go pop the YouTube chat. There you go. You're enlarged, Roberta.
Oh, this is just a costume piece. No name, but I just love it. Look at those designs on there. Just plastic. It's not stone. I just love this little piece. I just put it up there for it to be pretty.
It's not
But this
stone.
ring is gorgeous. This is a brass ring. I do not know if this is a real pearl. Don't know what this is here, but I just love this ring. I'd like to find out a little bit about it if anybody can help me out there. Nice and heavy.
So tell us about your sales this week too. How are your sales going? You're starting to get some good sales on your Etsy channel.
Yes, Etsy's doing very well lately. At least a sale a day, and you think, oh, that's not much, but when you haven't had any, weeks go by. So I'm real happy. People are spending. They're being frugal. You're being frugal about their purchases, but it suits me as long as they're coming. And I'm getting, wouldn't believe the traffic that's going through my little shop. I'm very happy about that.
Hi,
So this
Rose.
weekend, I hope to list a bunch more things at different ranges.
Yeah, now I know it takes a while on any platform that you list to really start seeing daily sales, but if you stick at it and you keep listing, eventually you do. And the more sales you make, the higher up you get in the search engine when they search for like a particular item. Your
Mm-hmm.
tags will start popping up more often in the search engine. So, about how many listings do you think you had that you got to before you started seeing regular sales?
Probably 150,
Yeah,
140, 150.
that's what I've heard. That's what I before. Usually, you have to get to like 50 listings before you see any sales at all. But when you start approaching that 150 to 200 mark,
Mm-hmm.
you start getting a lot of like daily sales. So,
Hi, Rose. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for coming in.
hi, Elizabeth. How are you? So if there's anyone else out there that is just starting their Etsy listing and you're where Roberta was, where you just not seeing the kind of sales you want, just hang in there and just keep on
Hang in
listing
there.
because eventually it gets good and you do start seeing those regular sales. I might don't have that many listed. I really need to really get on the ball and list some
You
things.
should. You should do at least just set a goal for like 2 or 3 a week, Sen. You could do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I need to do, and that's what my son recently. I've got a box sitting over here with pieces in it that my son recently took pictures for me. That
Oh
I'm going
yeah.
to start listing, and I'm going to do
Shoot.
just that. Just list a few a week, just to keep up with it. I didn't do that. It did
I'd
it
list
over
a gabillion if somebody would take my pictures. I
time.
don't like taking the pictures. Oh, Robert dropped out.
Yeah, yeah,
He's not there.
same
He must
here.
have fallen out.
Exactly.
Getting a cold drink. Oh, it's hot in here.
And my son has some photography skills and a really good camera, so I need to get on listing the stuff that he photographed for me. But that is the hard part too, is getting all those pictures taken. It does take some
Mm-hmm.
effort to list, but
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
once you get that stuff listed, it really does pay off. And you do get more money for it when you list than if you sell it in
Oh,
an
yeah.
auction. So
Absolutely.
it is worth it, ladies,
There's
to
some things I
make
won't.
that effort if you
There's
have the
some things I
time.
won't put in an auction.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
just some
you'll
things I would
definitely
never
make
get the
more
money
money
for.
off of even your like signed pieces, like your Monet and your Napier and all those brands. You'll make more money off of them listing them by far than you do selling them in auction. Hi, Michelle and Marguerite. You just got to have that dedication and the time to list, and that's what I seem to be lacking is the time.
Well, you have full-time jobs then.
Yeah, when I retire, though, I am going to go at it hard and heavy. I do have boxes and boxes of jewelry that I have set aside for listing because I know they're special pieces and I'll never get out of them. On some of them, wouldn't even get out of what I paid for them. But if I list them, I will do pretty well. And I'm not in a hurry to sell them. I don't care if it sits there for a month or two, but you just need the right person to find it that knows what it's worth or is a collector. And
Mm-hmm.
we lost Robert. We'll wait for him to come back in. Looks like his internet is a little spotty tonight, but let me switch back over to Roberta now that we got some people in to actually show these beautiful pieces to. There you go, Ro.
Well, seeing as we have Lydia in, I want to show everybody some of Lydia's work. I got this ring from Lydia, and I absolutely adore it, Lydia. Lydia, I love it. Lydia
Isn't
does
it
excellent,
spectacular?
beautiful beadwork, and
You,
that
you
is
got to
one of my
see her
pride and
really in person to get the beauty of it because the camera just
mm-hmm.
does not show the real beauty. But the crystals that she uses and stuff, the way she sets them in there, she just brings out all of the beauty of those crystals.
This is a gorgeous ring, a nice, beautiful summer ring, and I thank you again, Lydia. Love that. That I keep handy so I can wear it whenever I feel like it. I got some things from Sandra. I got a bag from Sandra Acquire. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong.
Nope,
And
that's
that's what
great.
some of these things are. There's some beautiful jewelry she sent me. Got this nice mesh necklace. Isn't that pretty?
Yes, Sandra has some very beautiful vintage stuff, and everything
Mm-hmm.
you get in the bag will be wearable, and most of it is vintage. So it is well worth the $40 plus $8 shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Well
Absolutely
worth
worth
it.
it.
So I will put Sandra Aguirre's
This
contact
is
information in the description box if anybody's interested in buying a bag from her.
Look at how pretty that is. This is just plastic or some kind of resin, but it's just so beautiful.
But it's gorgeous though, and it looks well made.
Mm-hmm. Very nice necklace. I like that. That's just the kind of things I got from her today.
Some of my favorite pieces are costume.
These two aren't together, but they can go together. Let's see
Oh, I
what the.
see red in there. Like some really deep red in there.
It's burgundy and purple and gray. There's two of them, but look at how well they go together.
They are gorgeous. Pay attention to a lot of this stuff because Roberta and I are going to be starting our first auctions together next week on a regular basis. We will be doing every other Sunday. There he is.
That should fix it, I hope. I
It's
reviewed
already
it.
next week. There
You
he is.
got
I want
some
to see what you
pieces
got,
ready,
Robert.
Robert?
What?
You got some pieces ready to show?
I do.
Yeah, we want to see.
Okay.
This is just
Ro,
costume.
let
We
me
want to
switch
see.
over to him and let him show his stuff
Absolutely.
because we keep losing him. So let's let him go
Yes,
ahead and
sir.
show what he has before we lose him altogether.
Go
Watch.
for it, Robert.
You are up, Robert, and then we'll come back to you.
I think I'll be fine now.
Okay, good, 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 good.
This is
Ooh,
old silver.
Wow,
let me
Got a
take a
stamp
look at
on it.
that. I can't read it. What does it say, Robert? Oh, that's gorgeous.
that's spectacular. That's a nice piece. Is that turquoise? It looks like a beautiful piece of turquoise.
Yes, it's turquoise, sterling silver, and then it has the name of the person that made it. But I can't make that out. I can.
Is that a piece you're going to put up for sale at some point?
At some point,
Okay, we need to Google that then and find out what that's worth, because I got a feeling that may be worth just the turquoise alone in there is a pretty hefty piece of turquoise. And what I saw in Tucson, it is really hard to even find real turquoise that hasn't been reconstituted.
yeah, this is a real stone.
I love that.
Yeah, it looks like the real thing. Yep.
Especially on the bale.
Yeah, it definitely
That's
looks like a
gorgeous.
very old piece of sterling.
That's
And
a keeper, Robert.
Yes, it is. Do
I'd
you
love to
ever
investigate that one.
and it's pretty good size. I don't have my ruler, but
Gorgeous. Yeah, nice big
Mhm.
piece.
nice large one.
Yeah, we need to find out the value of that before you put that up for auction.
Yeah, I pretty much have the price on what I have to break even.
Well, we don't want to just break even.
No kidding, not on that one.
Make a profit.
Yeah, we
I
are
want first dibs on that.
a capitalist society.
And if you've had it for quite a while, I'm sure it's gone up in value anyway.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
That's pretty.
and this is a sterling silver, and it's marked with an M.
We may have to get Gianna on some of those names because that looks like that is probably a native piece too.
I'm sure they are.
That's
I'd like
beautiful.
to find some stamps where I could do some stamp work like this, but
And that looks like, is that big enough for you to wear? 'Cause
Love you
that
too,
looks like
Lydia.
a unisex piece to me. So is the pendant, really. You could get away with wearing the pendant. Nice. Do you wear it?
oops.
You better wear that.
I hope you wear that. That is gorgeous.
And I probably have a medium wrist.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like your wrist is really big.
So it's probably a 6 or 6.5 length.
I just love that you love jewelry as much as we do.
Hmm.
I actually enjoy making it. I'm slowly getting all my stuff together.
I can't wait
doesn't
for
mind
that.
selling it to us.
Are you going to go live while you experiment with jewelry?
Well, I'm technologically challenged.
Oh, come on.
We need to figure out how to get you on live so we can watch you learn as you go. That would be kind of fun. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Yeah, I need
Hi,
another
Sandy.
table. This one
Hi,
is
Sandy.
very nice, delicate. It's sterling, and it's got a mark on it. Can't quite make it out. Probably should.
Wow, what a beautiful stone. What is that
No
stone?
kidding.
I think it's Caldosian. I don't know. I'm guessing, but I don't think it's turquoise. But it's a beautiful.
No, it's not quite the right color, but it is a beautiful, gorgeous stone. It could be calcidium, like you said, because that's one I would ask Vicki about. She's pretty good at identifying that. Oh, we have both Michelles in. Hello, both Michelles.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Michelle's.
And this is for a lady's wrist. This is too small for me.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
beautiful design, though. You know, I like square or rectangle designs too. I love seeing them something besides a circle or an oval.
Yeah,
You could make that, Robert.
making them square. The corners are the hard part.
Yeah, I would think.
Round
Yep,
here. It looks like clouds in the sky if you wear it this way.
it does.
Beautiful. Looks like it has my name on it.
It might.
Uh-oh. Do I hear an offer coming?
Uh-oh.
Got to have an auction first.
I think I would charge more than 25 for that one.
Yeah, I would think.
Gorgeous. You better.
Got another bracelet. I've been collecting these for quite some time. I really like this one.
Oh my.
And it is sterling.
Okay, that is
Look at that.
spectacular. What is the name on that one? Because I've seen very similar to that for very high bucks, like a couple of grand.
You're hurting my eyes, Robert.
Oh,
Yes.
you're making me feel good. It's got an 8 on it, or an S. Maybe it's an S.
We
Well,
need to get some snapshots of the marks on there and send them to Gianna to help you identify the makers on a lot of those.
okay.
Gosh, that's pretty.
As soon as I get my garden in, I will.
That is
I've
spectacular.
never seen anything like that.
Don't
Had
know.
that for a while, Robert.
Yeah, all of these I've had for a while.
That's gorgeous.
Gianna has access to some books of Native American artists that you can't find online, so she's pretty good at identifying Native artists.
Hmm. Her brain.
I know,
Where
she's
she
got a
puts it
lot of
all.
it in her brains. A lot of it she doesn't even have to look up sometimes. She just knows who it is.
Already knows.
That's a keeper.
Yep.
Yes, it is. They're all keepers. I think I would have a hard time parting with any of them. But if you bought them as an investment, it's actually a good investment because that stuff goes up in value all the time.
Yep. This one has got a sterling and it's got a K on it.
Hmm.
Nice.
And it matches those rings that I
Oh
had
my
last time.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, that you were wearing last night.
Oh.
And that's a good unisex piece.
Hi, Mona Lisa.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
Wow.
So that's kind of a set.
Yeah, I can't imagine what you paid for that and what that's worth. Gorgeous.
Robert, that is gorgeous. I would sell it as a set.
There's a thought.
Yeah,
Set
that would be
sets
something you
just
would need to list. We need to get you listing some of that stuff. Hi, Mona Lisa. How are you, honey?
I think
sets just sell so well.
these should be listed, I think, rather than auctioned.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
would,
To
yes.
get what they're worth out of them, because I'm guessing that's the value on that is pretty high.
I would never put them in auction. They would be
No.
listed. And
You actually have enough to set you up a booth in Tucson, I swear. I was very surprised when we went into we only had time to hit one major Native American place, but it had like maybe 50 booths in it. I
that
was
just gave
just
me a hiccup.
absolutely stunned at what that stuff sells for. And I
Look
was
at
so
that.
glad to see a lot of natives in there being able to sell their own vintage pieces.
Robert,
Wow,
that is
that's
gorgeous.
spectacular.
This is extremely heavy.
It
I
looks
can
like
see
it.
that. Yeah.
I don't
Gosh,
know.
that's beautiful.
Is this just
Look
all
at it.
stuff you collected over the years?
Yes.
It's marked on the inside
Wow,
too.
you had a good eye, that's for sure. Unbelievable.
I'm coming shopping at your house, Robert. But I'll wait till your garden is
Till we get
ripe,
rich,
so I can't.
so we can afford it.
No, I want to eat some of his garden goods.
Doesn't he have some beautiful things, guys?
That
Look
is
at that
gorgeous.
stuff.
Vegetables might be worth more than this time next year.
What is the stone in that one? Is that turquoise or is that something else?
This is Southwest turquoise, deep blue. It's got some modeling in it.
So that's not going to shape around anybody's. That's got to fit on just like that. It's not. You can't shape it onto your wrist.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to bend that much.
Good grief, that's
It
pretty.
looks like it would fit nicely, though. I mean, it looks like it's shaped really nice for the wrist. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little big for me.
that's a hunk of sterling.
That is, wow. I'm impressed.
I love the way it's decorated inside too.
Yeah.
Okay, Elizabeth, hurry up.
Well, you want me to keep going, or
Yeah, keep going.
Yes.
We're enjoying the show.
My eyes are, I still have a little bit of retina left.
okay? Some more bling, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Boy, I like that real heavy one. Hi, CCC.
Hi, Cece. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well.
These
Robert's burning our eyes out right now.
Yes, he's making us cry. He has better jewelry than we do.
these are big
That's not
over
a joke.
earrings.
He does.
Ooh,
And
that'd leave a mark.
that's a type of turquoise, I think.
Oh, man.
And I think this is about a 12, and it's marked.
Oh,
Wow. And I was so excited about the men's rings I found. Now I'm
man,
going,
that's
okay.
gorgeous. Robert, you need to really investigate these things.
Yeah, because I think you got retirement money sitting there on that jewelry.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I did this.
That's beautiful. Can I see that on your finger?
Beautiful piece of turquoise in it.
Wow, that's a nice man's ring.
This one is, yes.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I know a lot of guys that would love that ring.
Yeah, I think
You need
most
to
of those
investigate
pieces you
that.
just showed us you need to list. And there's a lot of actual Native American sites online you can list them at too.
I really
Oh,
thought
look at the design on that thing.
Is that Gaspiite? What, or is that a green turquoise?
it could be Gaspiite. I've got this written down somewhere.
Mm.
Wow.
But it's marked too. But you can't already see it. It's in there. Sterling, and it's got the maker mark on it.
That is so gorgeous.
Nope, you don't owe anything. I don't know. Maybe she
Love that one,
for
Robert.
somebody else. I was trying to
That's a
find
handsome looking ring.
who was I trying to find today, but she already messaged us. So it wasn't you though, Cece, unless you were looking for her, Robert or Roberta. Were you looking for Cece?
No, honey. No, I was not.
Nope, we're
I
all
love
good,
the way it. I love the way the design goes all the way around that ring.
but
I,
I'm
do,
glad you're here.
I like the stamping.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And the stamps, if you buy them, they're like $50 a piece. And you can't
Mm.
find the old native stamps like this.
Yep,
They don't make them, or they don't sell them, or who's got them is not letting go of them.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, they
exactly.
probably hand them down to whoever in their family takes up the silversmithing.
That one's a
Probably a good
gorgeous
way
one.
to help you date that kind of stuff too.
And this is a small one. I think
That's a small one.
Yeah, just a pinky.
it's a pinky ring for somebody that wants
Oh,
somebody
So
else.
maybe a women's.
Yes.
yeah, that would fit my index maybe. What stone is that?
Thanks for coming to check though, Cece. But no, you don't owe me anything. We're all good.
That's gorgeous too. Good grief, you got some pretties.
Thank you.
Yep, I like that one. Is it marked, Robert?
The stone
Martin,
on that is crazy. It looks like it's like kind of a reddish on one side, greenish on the other, and then that white spot in the middle.
it says
Gosh, that's
Sterling,
pretty.
and it says Alfred Martinez.
Oh, you gotta look that up. My
Oh yeah.
computer was on.
What's
I'd
the
look it up
name?
right now.
Alfred Martinez?
Alfred Martinez. Martin EZ.
Easy.
Let's see what we find.
Take a look and see, Sin.
Oh wow. He has some beautiful pieces. My goodness.
We want Robert to still be our friend, so be careful.
Oh, I will be.
Let me
That is pretty.
Give you an idea. Okay, so here's a Alfred Martinez sterling stone cuff. Guess what the price is?
For his cuff.
$19,800. This is a cuff bracelet.
You better run and get a little safe, Robert.
Yeah.
Don't come
So
knocking at my door in the middle of the night.
a little more research, we could probably find a ring by him, but that's the first thing that popped up is a cuff bracelet. And
What's the
that's
cuff look like? Just sterling, or does it have stones on it?
it's sterling and it has a big stone in the middle. It has a very cool stone that has the matrix and then some strips of turquoise going down through the middle of it. Very beautiful stone. And then it has some leaf work and some swirls, but very gorgeous piece. 19 grand though. Okay. 19 grand. So I'm guessing his pieces must be very hard to find. Wait a minute. Here's a turquoise ring. This is a white buffalo ring from him. And this one is, okay, this one, wow. Oh, wait a minute. They won't give me the price on that one.
Rats. Drum roll.
Yeah, won't give me the price on it, but that's like just a small size 5 1/4 white buffalo turquoise ring. It's already sold, so it won't give me the price.
Yeah, I can't.
I mean, a lot of
I can't
times
get
when
prices.
something's already sold, they won't give you the price because they know you're price shopping. Wait a minute, here's another.
Worth looking up, Robert. Worth.
Oh, wait a minute, I found one. Almost the exact same stone in it. Sterling Boulder turquoise is what they're calling that. It has the same stone. It's Boulder turquoise.
Cool.
Could be.
Yeah, and that's like 400, but it's Boulder turquoise. It's the exact same kind of stone in that one.
Nice.
Little chunk of change there, Robert.
Yeah.
Find the right buyer.
Yep.
That's right. But listing is much better if you can
And
sit
that
on it.
was a smaller
you know.
ring. It's not even, it's a size 5 1/4, and the center stone is much smaller than the one in yours.
Oh, this was at 6.
Beautiful ring. That's a good size.
Yep. So I don't know. You may have that written down already. If you don't, write it down as Boulder turquoise.
I was wondering, I've got a couple.
There must be all kinds of Boulder turquoise then. Oh,
There
Boulder
is.
turquoise, you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, there is.
Let me see if I've still got it here. I picked this up. It's a heart. And they
like
said
that.
it was a Boulder turquoise.
Oh, beautiful.
It's pretty is what it is.
That looks like it maybe that came from wherever they hit a vein of buffalo.
Wild horse, maybe.
Nice. That's a spectacular piece. Wow.
Makes a nice paperweight.
That would make a beautiful pendant or bracelet.
Drill a hole in the top of it, and you could probably, but it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Or slice it in right down the middle and make 2 pendants out of it. Set it in something.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, you can cut it up, I guess.
Yeah, if you
I
slice
wouldn't
it
cut
right
that up.
down, not in the center, but lengthways, like in 2 slabs. So it had a flat back. Yeah,
Right.
I don't know if you can cut it that way, how difficult that would be, but it would make 2 really pretty pendants that way.
Well, maybe I can find a stone cutter. This is an inlaid bird, and it has no marking, but I know it's silver. It's upside down, bird jump.
Oh, that's cute too.
Yeah.
Dang, Robert, you got good taste in your jewelry.
Nice.
Hi, Michelle L. How are you?
Well, I was going through them today. I took them out of the safe and was trying to take some notes. And
Indeed.
beautiful inlay on that. Looks like
Do
a
you do
car.
your own research, Robert?
Pretty much. I'm locked
Good.
down. Can't get out.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you.
You haven't been out of the house in a while, have you?
I go out every 3 weeks to go to the grocery store.
Yeah, do
That
you
one's
whoop it up
nice. I
on your
like that
trip
one.
to the grocery store? Yay, I'm free. Go wreak some havoc at the grocery store. I don't get out much, folks. Sorry. That's a spectacular ring. I love that one.
Yeah, I like birds.
Yep, that's pretty.
I think it's about a size 5. I just guessing. Oh,
I see a lot of red cardinals in my backyard.
I've got one in my front yard lilac bush.
Don't
It's
chase them away. They're beautiful.
actually an 8.5.
Good size.
Should be a popular size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my index finger size.
Yep. I like them, the big ones, just for that because I like wearing the larger rings on my middle or my index finger because when you put a big one on your ring finger, you can't really wear a whole lot of other rings with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much if the ring finger has a huge ring on it.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
Oh, this is old. It needs to be cleaned up or left alone. I don't know how old it is.
That's pretty.
It's handmade. It's not stamped.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like old native piece too.
Yeah.
See, Cindy would say, leave it alone. And I would say, give me the buffing cloth.
Nope, on those old native pieces, I highly recommend that you just leave them like they are.
That's right, Mona Lisa.
Your size.
Do a nice
Well,
showing here.
some of these pieces he's showing may come
Hi,
up
Pat.
for auction at some point. Hi, Cricket and Pat.
Hi,
and
Cricket.
Rita.
Yeah, I
Hi,
just
Raven.
have these and sitting close. I was gonna do my costume jewelry, which if we're doing an auction tomorrow night, I may bring some of those up.
I am doing an auction
Oh,
tomorrow
I like
with
that.
Maury.
Okay.
If you want to come in and sell a couple pieces, you're welcome to.
All right. I'll be
I
here.
love that one. Love that one right there. I don't think there's anything you've shown I hadn't loved. Oh, I like the
Yeah,
thick
Mona
band
Lisa
on
says
that
do
too.
not clean it too.
I might sell a couple of these unmarked pieces.
Okay, Michelle. Just
That one's
remind me of
nice.
that the next time if you make a purchase so I'll know that it's you.
That's a 6.5.
Oh yeah, that can do. Did I tell you my birthday?
Hey Lulu, how are you? That is a gorgeous
Hi,
ring.
Lulu.
Can you believe the stuff? He has been holding out on us, hasn't he?
He sure has.
I think a moonstone, maybe.
Oh yeah, yep. Looks like a really nice moonstone too.
It's not marked, but I know it's silver. I know it's
Like
older.
a good size too.
All these pieces look like native pieces to me.
He's got the eye. He's
Yeah.
got the fever.
Look at the
Hi,
glow on
Lulu.
that moonstone. Brilliant.
Well, my mom and her sisters and her aunts, they were native. So
Okay, well that makes sense.
That's cool.
of course my dad was German and a Marine, so
Hey, nothing wrong with Germans. I'm German.
Hey, me too. I have a little bit of German in me too. I love German jewelry. I even love all that West German costume
Mona
jewelry.
Lisa's birthday was yesterday, Robert. You missed it.
Ooh, happy birthday, Mona Lisa.
happy
Yes,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Somebody has one coming up in a couple of days too. I got it on my Facebook. I can't remember who it is. Somebody in our group has one on the 17th.
Here's
Oh, mine's
another
a long way off.
really old one.
Pat, don't you have a birthday coming too? Was it you, Pat?
Hi, Mary.
Seems like maybe Pat has a birthday this month too. I'm trying to remember who was on my May birthday list on
Welcome
Facebook.
back, Elizabeth. That one's pretty, Robert.
Gorgeous.
You can tell by the workmanship that it's pretty old.
Oh yeah, definitely looks old. So you don't want to clean all those years of patina off of those at all.
No.
Hi, Miss Mary. How are you?
Even
I
still
like
has
that one.
some of the solder still and lumps on the back.
I know, Michelle. I am really jealous of Robert right now. Hi, Thrifty Tulip.
Oh, don't be jealous. That's no good.
Hi,
Yeah,
Tula.
Thrifty Tulip says they collect old pawn sterling silver and that this is fantastic. I know. He's got, like I said, he got enough stuff to retire.
I am retired.
I mean, really retire and not have to worry about where your next meal's coming from. So Pat is not going to fess up whether or not she has a birthday this month. I'm trying to remember, and it seems like she was on that list. Am I wrong?
Shoot, I worked hard to get this age.
I did. Almost killed myself.
Hi, Donna.
Fire.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Look at that inlay in the middle.
Oh, my eyes.
Stunning. Are those opals, the blue ones on the
That's
outside?
They appear to be.
I look like I saw some color flash in there.
They are flashing.
Hi, Carla.
Oh, wow.
So
Hi,
nice
Carla.
to see you.
I know. Are you not like
Okay.
drooling? I know I am. Jeez,
Those
Robert.
are beautiful. I love that one, Robert. I really love that one.
Like headlights flashing.
The opals are gorgeous in there.
And this one is marked sterling. No maker's mark.
Beautiful piece.
Mm-hmm. It's Roberta, Mary.
Absolutely stunning. What size is that one?
Hi, Donna.
I'd have to save up my ducats to even touch one of these pieces. We're going to have to sell a lot of jewelry, Roberta.
That's okay.
It's an 8.5.
8.5. Oh, man.
Oh,
The right
no.
size, too, isn't it?
We'd be fighting over that one.
Princess Casserole is curious as to where you found your pieces.
Mainly in the Southwest, but I used to grow for a farmer's market, and my business grew so fast that I had to go to a few auctions. And
Just a few.
just came across stuff and just instead of keeping dollar bills, I just bought these things.
Yeah.
Good way to do it, because that stuff all goes up in value, all those native pieces, because the makers, a lot of the makers on a lot of those things we have probably passed away. He does have a good eye.
Mm-hmm.
There is not a dog in the bunch. They're all beautiful.
Gorgeous. That's my favorite until the next one comes up.
Exactly.
Oh, the challenge is on. Oh, I'm about ready to quit. What should I do my finale on?
Oh, those were pretty
Are
fantastic
you
pieces.
telling me there is much more that we have only seen the tip of the iceberg? I guess I'm going to have to keep inviting you in until we get to see it all.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we will.
Good way for other folks to see his stuff too.
Well, I
That
don't
is
collect
gorgeous.
earrings much, but I like rings and bracelets.
Oh, that would be a
Mhm.
nice man's ring there, too. What size is that one?
Has no maker mark. I'm sure it's sterling. So
Doesn't he, Pat? Beautiful pieces.
it's 11 and a quarter.
So good size for a man, definitely.
So I can wear it on my right hand.
Princess Casserole says, don't quit. Go, go, go.
It's so nice to see you, Carla.
Yeah, if you didn't see all the stuff he showed in the beginning, you'll have to go back and watch, because he did show some bracelets in the beginning. Some stunning bracelets. We're drooling.
Gorgeous.
And then you can always email me and go to the minute in the video, and if you want to buy something privately.
Yeah, hit him up. Let me put up his email
I
because
was
I
going to
believe I
say
have it in here somewhere.
hold his email for a bit. I've got it here.
Here we go. I have it right here. There you go.
All
There's
right.
his email. If you have any serious interest in any of those, just get with him.
Excuse me.
And I actually have a sterling silver bracelet that I picked up. I think these were called herringbone,
Yeah, the flat chain.
flat.
Yeah, that's a herringbone.
Gorgeous.
I don't have, there's 925 on it.
Yeah, that's got a nice big engraved nine. Now it looks like an older chain by the look of that clasp. Did that have like a fold over type clasp on it? Or does it have a lobster claw?
It's a fold over.
Fold over, yeah. So that's an older piece too.
I like
Yeah,
Robert,
it's been a while since
Mo-
they used that on chains.
Mona Lee said she needs a ring and a turquoise pendant for the bracelet that she bought from you.
Okay.
if she can email me a picture, I'm sure I can find something.
Did you hear that, Mona Lisa?
Some of it I don't think he knows, Mary, because he's had them for so long. He may remember what he paid for it, but a lot of them, I'm sure the value is completely different now. He needs to do a little research first.
Yeah, he's just getting back in the swing of
Yeah,
things,
he's
right,
just
Robert?
starting again, and he's going to start making pieces himself too. But we will have him on again for an auction too. Probably tomorrow night he'll have some things for auction also.
I was really interested in this back in the
Me too, Carla.
late 80s, and then life happened. And
Yeah.
God, that's my dream piece. Carla is a squash blossom necklace.
I was looking at some today, and oh my gosh, the price on them. Whew.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
kind of
that's
cool
cute.
looking. That's different.
it's all one piece. It looks like a chain.
Sure does.
Yeah, but cutting that out must have been complicated.
Or it was sand cast.
Yeah, is that sterling piece too?
925. It's got on the bottom it says time question mark, and on top it says mercy. I think mercy
Mercy.
time question.
I recognize that brand. I have a brooch made by that same with that same mercy mark on it.
Right.
And
Mary, it will be Cindy's channel. I'm sorry, Cindy.
yeah, it'll
Mary
be
wants.
my channel. Yep. And I believe that it is an Irish piece. That brand Mercy, I think, is an Irish brand. It kind of does. It is kind of reminiscent of Irish
Celtic.
Celtic knotting. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's for a smaller wrist. I can't hardly get it on.
Actually, one of my favorite Irish pieces is a piece I got from that was gifted to me from Princess Casserole. She gave me a little pendant that is the Claddagh pendant. Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite
cool.
Irish piece that I have right now. All righty.
That's cool.
So now, Ro, your turn.
Oh
Let's
no,
see
it's your
what you
turn.
got.
No, I just have a bit of costume. I'm waiting to see yours. Oh, I do have this stone though. Look at this.
Oh wow,
Isn't that beautiful?
it is.
Wow, gorgeous.
That's just in the stone itself. It's not it's not a break.
What
I
a
love that.
gorgeous piece. I think that I gave Sandy a piece very similar to that. I don't know if she's cut anything from it yet, but I had a big slab of that. And we figured out what it was a month or so ago, and I wish I had written it down because I don't remember what it is again. But it was a piece that I had from like the 70s, like a big slab. It wasn't cut into anything, but the exact same thing.
I used to know what it was, but
Really
I'd forget.
gorgeous buff, doesn't it?
Love that dark color with the light like that.
Okay,
Beautiful piece.
I
I'm
have,
what?
let me switch over and switch my camera, everybody. I have some sterling that I picked up. Oh, how'd I do that? That I picked up in the last few weeks that just came in
Yeah,
today. So
Carla would
this
leave a
I
mark.
got a couple of days ago, but I have to show this because I got this on Martha Norris Autumn Grace's auction. And I got it at a really good price because nobody was bidding on it. But these are all sterling charms, every single one of them. And I
Oh,
think,
how pretty.
yeah, every one of these is marked sterling. That one has a mark on it that is, yeah, right there, that's hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if the chain is sterling. I'm going to have to test the chain because it's not marked. But all of these pieces are marked sterling. They're all gorgeous. Let me
The
turn it.
chain must be sterling. Are they soldered on
Yeah,
there?
it's got to be, even though it's not marked, it's got to be. That's a Cancer sign.
If they're soldered on there, I'm sure that's got to be
Yeah,
sterling.
my confirmation, 1972.
How
Um,
cool.
Sweet 16. Another, or a Florida, and that looks like, this one looks like not tourmaline, but maybe it's not ruby. What is it I'm trying to think of? It might be, what you call it? Darn, why is it not coming to my brain at the moment? This
Sounds
look
like
sounds like
two syllables.
sapphire. This might be a pink sapphire.
Okay.
And excuse my nails, they're finally like starting to break off. Um, and I think that as the other like green neon apatite, not the neon color, but I think that's just an apatite stone there. But beautiful little piece of sterling. It's raised up. And when I tell you, and I don't always say what I pay for everything just because I don't, share what I bought at auction usually, but I don't think I'm going to sell this, so I'm going to tell you what I paid for it. Another 925 little Cancer sign. And then this Texas sign, also sterling, marked sterling. But with shipping, I paid $11 for this.
Stop it.
No, I'm not kidding you.
Ugh.
And I don't know why people were not bidding on it, even though she said that most of the charms are sterling. Well, it turns out all of them are sterling. She just said she wasn't sure on the chain, so nobody bid on it. I could not believe it. So I jumped on it, and I felt like I stole it from her. But
Isn't it
that,
cricket?
and it's so pretty and shiny in person.
That is gorgeous.
Yes, that was such a great price on it.
Oh, see,
Beautiful.
I would keep that too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it because I don't think, the Cancer, unless somebody in Texas is a Cancer, I don't know anybody would have a
Because
reason
I have to.
for that. But
I have I have a bracelet too that I came across. It does not say. Oh, yes, it does say sterling. Sorry.
this is all stuff I got from my daughter-in-law at her auctions. This is a
Ooh.
snowflake obsidian that her father cut. Her father cuts stone. And
That's
remind me,
gorgeous.
Robert, to get you his information so you can get with him directly if you're interested in buying cabs from him. He said to go ahead and give you his info, since how you were purchasing a lot of the cabochons. Anyway,
Thank
isn't
you.
that a beautiful piece of snowflake, though?
Very nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think I'm going to try my hand at some wire wrapping on it. I have some sterling silver wire, so I think I'm going to try to do some wire wrapping with it. That's why I bought it. Plus, I got a really good price on it, too. I think I paid like $15 for it. And then these other necklaces that my daughter-in-law made.
Cool.
Really cute little owl pendant.
Oh, that's cute.
Some beautiful
She
beads.
let go of an owl.
Yes, she did. I know. Can you believe that? This one had
No.
earrings to match. But this I bought at one of the auctions. She was on my channel. because I loved that pendant. So I'll probably end up gifting it back to her, but I love it.
That is cute.
All my owl stuff usually goes to her. And then this pretty
that's cute
little,
too.
it is definitely resin, but it's still pretty. And it has
Sure is.
tiger's eye beads and some glass beads on it. So some really pretty beads on it. But it's been at her house. There's a bracelet with this one too. Literally been at her house for months, and I kept forgetting to get it when I would go over there. And my son was supposed to bring it to me a couple of times, and of course he forgot to bring it. But that's a few pieces from Aaron. And now
Very
I have
nice.
some of the sterling I bought this week that I am going to show you.
I was waiting for this.
This is a
Let me
panda.
just show you one. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep,
That's
go
okay.
ahead. Here, let me switch
Nope,
over
nope.
to you real quick.
Before you dig into your goodies, I have
Isn't
one
this
piece of
gorgeous?
sterling. I love that.
I
What
think
is
I'm
it?
going to put, yeah, it is sterling and marcasite, and it
I
does
like that.
open. It
It's a
opens.
purse. Oh,
Isn't that cool?
It is. It's very
that's
cool.
cute. How does it?
I think I might
Okay.
put it on a torque, maybe. I'm not sure, but this will go up for auction at some point, maybe. I don't know.
That's
I may end
adorbs.
up keeping it.
Now that's a nice, different, something different.
It is definitely something different. Isn't it cute, though? It's
It's a
adorable.
purse.
Yeah, it's a
That's
purse.
an adorable purse.
Yeah.
I
Love
like
it,
different
though.
things.
And I
Well,
guess
that's
you could
cute.
feed a chain right through there. I'm trying to decide what kind of a chain it would look good on. Needs just the right chain for sure. But love that piece. Gorgeous.
That's cute.
Nice workmanship.
Yes, it is.
That's different. I like different.
Let me put these back in the bags as I go. But I did score on silver this last couple of weeks. I've been buying silver, and I really scored on some beautiful silver pieces.
My guy's not around
Isn't this
most of the
gorgeous?
time. Every now and then he goes in, but ooh.
Well, it's a good thing you got a backlog. Isn't that
Yeah,
gorgeous?
I can't. I don't. I'm scared to do any more lots. I just don't know how long it will be.
I'm not sure what this stone is in here, but I don't think it's a CZ.
It's pretty. That's what it is.
It's gorgeous.
Could be a quartz.
Somewhere I have one a lot like that. Somewhere.
And it came on a like square shaped. It's not really a box chain, but I get these sometimes sort of triangle shaped. It's on a nice long chain though. Beautiful piece though. Isn't that gorgeous?
Got a wonderful bail.
That's pretty.
Yes, it does. Has a gorgeous bell on it. It's pretty even from the back.
Maybe the chain's too small.
I do have a bigger chain that I'll try it on. I do like these chains because they're sturdy and they're flexible. But it might.
So sell me the chain.
It
I
might.
need a chain.
Alrighty, you got it. It might look good on a bigger chain, though. You might be right. Isn't it gorgeous?
That's a big deal. That is pretty.
It is a pretty good size pendant too. It's not a little dinky thing. It's a good size.
I really think I have one like that.
It is an inch. You have the same pendant? Cool. Yeah, it's like an inch, a little over an inch.
I know it's got that stone, but I don't know what the bail. Not sure what the bail.
I like snake chains.
Hello, Kathleen.
Especially the square and the triangle shaped ones, Carla. But
Hi, Kathleen.
one of my favorites that
anybody I missed, I'm not trying to be rude. I can't see the chat all the time. Especially if Cindy's going to be pulling out stuff like this.
I know, right?
I'm looking at jewelry, forgetting to check the chat. Sorry, guys.
No kidding. I'm sorry.
This is really cute. Now, this needs a big chain too, but isn't that cute?
Is that Brighton?
It's sterling, so I don't think it's Brighton. It's sort of Brighton looking. Let me find my, okay, I know I just had my loop. Where did I put it? Here it is. Nope, that ain't it. Oh my God.
Want mine?
How did I do it again? I have not moved from the spot since I started the auction with Sandy, and somehow I lost my loop.
I like that one. I would put that on a cord.
Let me see if I can find another loop. Oops. Wait a minute. Here's another loop. Maybe this one will do.
Catherine, how you doing, hon?
I hope you're feeling better, Kathleen. Is your voice doing better? It has a stamp. It looks like it's got a maker's mark, but I can't really see it with this one, but I'll figure out what it says later. But it's not Brighton because it's sterling silver and it looks like it's solid sterling, but it does have that Brighton look to it, doesn't it? Very pretty.
Nice.
It might be what it actually says in there is sterling, but I can't read it because it's stamped really deeply, so I'm going to have to find my better loop to read it. And then it's just another chain that came with that lot, a snake chain, a vintage snake chain, Italian snake chain. What did I do with the bag this was in? I don't know.
I'm always needing chains.
Yes, never have enough chains. So that was one lot. And here is another lot of brooches. And I know I always end up putting these in my own collection, but I swear I'm going to sell them. This sort of has that brown looking, I don't know, it's got like a really brown.
Does that say mom on it? Does that say something on the? No.
No.
So I thought there was a MOM on the top.
Sort of looks like S's there.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that a gorgeous piece, though?
It really is.
It is older vintage sterling, too. I don't even know if this one's even. Let's see if it's
good, Kathleen. That's pretty.
This loop that I'm using is really hard to read with. It's a cheap loop. When I switch over to you after these brooches, I'm going to switch over to you so I can find my loop. This one says 925S something. It has initials, maybe SW.
Don't know.
And then it
don't sound familiar to me. But I love marcasite.
Isn't it beautiful? It's sort of those brown tone marcasites too.
But I'm sorry, I'd be having the polishing cloth on that thing. I know.
Some of it I will polish. I have been polishing more stuff lately. Some things I just leave alone, but other things,
things I leave alone. But
if you can't see the beauty of it, then I'll polish it. If it needs to be polished,
it is pretty though.
I will. And this one probably would look better polished.
It's soft and nice. It's pretty.
It's a gorgeous piece. This one.
You'll be putting any of these up tomorrow?
Yeah, some of this stuff I will. This needs a polish for sure. And this definitely is marked too. Let's see what it says. It's got a mark right there. Let's see if I can read it. Okay, it says, well, it says it's upside down to start with. I see sterling. Well, maybe I had it. Yeah, sterling. It's got a stamp, a copyright, and it's got a couple of stamps that are too deep to read. And then it
Me too, Elizabeth.
10K actually, or 14K. So this must be have white.
Finally, thank you.
Okay, I see where the 10K is right there.
Oh,
those are gold. Those little knotted.
That is beautiful.
Gold. And then, of course, I'm sure that's an onyx.
These going up tomorrow?
It might. Yes, it may be going up tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow night.
That is
Yes,
gorgeous. I
those
love that
pieces will
brooch.
definitely be up for auction tomorrow.
Yeah, you're going to
Or
let the
actually
brooches go
not tomorrow,
right.
but Sunday. And if I keep forgetting this is Friday, not Saturday. So what I really meant, Robert, was Sunday. We'll be doing an auction on Sunday.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, it's already
Snowflake.
Saturday, so
I'm
I
Yeah,
not
like that.
going
That's
anywhere.
pretty. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
isn't that
I'm
cute?
still looking at the other one. I got lag and I'm still admiring the Art Deco one.
That one, yeah, that's definitely Art Deco kind of.
That is
That one is
pretty.
very nice.
Yes, it would. I agree. Kathleen would look very good. Marcasite looks really good with turquoise, I think, too. But yeah, I think it would look great on a turquoise blouse. And as you can see, this one has the pen extends out, and you can tell by the style of
Wow,
the pen, this is definitely a vintage piece. You
that's a
see if
pretty
it
one.
has a mark anywhere.
I suppose your collection is growing by the
Oh
minute.
God, my brooch collection is getting out of hand. That's why I promised myself. This one actually says sterling on it too.
Oh,
But I don't see any other marks other than, wait a minute, I take that back. I'm gonna have to find my better loop because this one is not that good. There may or may not be another mark right there that I can't read.
I like that decoration. Little
Maybe not,
swirlies like.
but yeah, isn't that pretty? That could be a Christmas brooch too, any time of year. I do like the way they pounded the pounded it there. Beautiful piece though. And it's got that beautiful, see now that's what I have a hard time getting rid of. See that beautiful patina on it there, the different colors? It is
Yeah.
really hard to polish that off.
Yeah, I'd probably leave that one, but
I
I
may
like
like polish up this part of it and leave the patina on the snowflake.
is it a snowflake? That's pretty.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah,
snowflake.
I
It's what it
guess it's a
looks like to me.
snowflake. Yep, that's pretty.
It's really hard to sell brooches, though. I have a hard time letting go of the sterling silver brooches. And I have another lot of sterling silver brooches coming, I think like 3 or 4 that I haven't received yet. And of course, I bought a lot of chains.
Hmm.
I look for lots, I troll for lots of sterling silver chains because I always
I
need.
agree, Mary. I'd keep the patina.
Yeah, I agree. This is just a little sterling silver, like not rope chain, but curb chain. It is Italian silver, though. I think this most of this lot were Italian silver on the chains. Another, just a little box chain. This one looks like a little bit newer chain, but it does have a nice clasp on it. Nice little Italian silver chain. Yeah, I grab chains whenever I can find them. I bought a bunch of them when we went to Tucson, and I have used them all already. I have sold them on pendants already. Here's another. This looks very vintage. They don't use those things. You don't see these anymore. This type of a, I don't know, what do you call that section that connects the jump rings to the actual clasp?
I'm not sure. I don't like the newer chains. I love
Look
to
at that.
find older chains.
Yeah, me too. And this one has the little 925 mark right there. And I know they use these often on gold too, on older gold pieces. I think this is a vintage chain also.
Carla's asking you a question. Princess Casserole's asking you a
How
question.
much will you pay each for sterling chains at most? Um, well, when I was in Tucson, the least expensive ones I could find for chains, maybe about, well, smaller than this, somewhere in between these two, bigger than this, but not quite as big as that. I paid about 4 something a piece for them. Um, not quite $4. I think I got a little bit of a discount, so probably around $3.35 I paid for those chains. But they were on sale that day, like 75% off, and he normally sold those chains for like $10, $12 a piece. So I try not to go more than maybe $4 or $5 a chain, depending on the size of it. One about this size, I would probably pay maybe $3, $4 for. Now, if I couldn't find them, of course, I would pay more than that, but I usually go looking for them and I buy them, a bunch of them at once, so I get a better price. Now, something like this is probably going to be more. This is a bigger chain, and this one's probably going to cost a lot more to buy one this size. This would have been probably $15 to $20 for a chain this size, depending on the length, even at the show. And this is a pretty good length. So it just depends on the style of chain, but just a basic, the cheapest ones I found when looking in Tucson were the box chains and the curb chains, those like this. You could get these at a reasonable price, but other styles like a serpentine or something like this cost a lot more. What are you looking for, Kathleen? I'm paying attention now, so holler at me. I have been known to pay more though for chains, Carla. It just depends on the chain. Do you have some sterling silver chains you want to sell? Because I am always in to buy chains if you do.
I want some. I want some.
Yeah, exactly. This is a pretty nice, heavy chain. Nice, heavy sterling chain.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it is a really nice one. And I bought these in a lot, so I got a better price because I bought them in a lot. I bought like part of them are in here, and I have another package coming with more chains in it. So I think I bought like, I don't know, maybe 15 chains altogether. Here's another smaller one. And one guy that I buy from here locally, $3 any chain, $3. It doesn't matter what size it is. If it's really tiny, he'll give it to me for like $1 or $2. But ones about this size, any chain, I can get a pretty good price from him on them because he doesn't use them. So because I buy a lot of stuff from him, he'll give me a really good deal on the chains. I love these chains though. This is pretty. I love this link. I have one in 14 karat like this.
Cool.
That's my own chain.
I might wear that just plain like that.
Plain
I like
like that, yep. The gold one I have worn plain before, just the chain itself. But I buy so much stuff from him. Whenever I go in, I buy almost all the silver that he has. So things like this, he'll give me a really good price. That's a nice chain there too. Oh,
Nice
I like
layering.
that one. Check that one out. Pretty. Almost a, I like that link. Not exactly a Figueroa, kind of a version of a Figueroa, but pretty. I would, if you see them that cheap, Carla, buy them because not very many people will sell them that cheap. So if you find them like that, grab them because you know you're going to use them eventually. Because you can't go into a department store or anywhere and get even a really small chain for that price for sure. Even a little tiny one's going to cost you $15, $20. So that is the chains. Let me see what else I have. I have some rings.
Good night, Kathleen.
Night, Kathleen.
Sleep well, honey.
Let's see what else I have. Oh, I did get the other brooches. Let me show you the other brooches. I do have those. I didn't think I had them, but I do. Here's the first one.
Lagging a little bit in chat. Good night, Kathleen.
Night, Kathleen.
Yeah, I'm lagging too.
Yes, but gorgeous. This looks vintage too.
Dolphins.
Aren't those cute? And these are heavy duty.
Good night, Carla. Thanks for coming by,
Carla.
honey.
Got to show you this
Expect
one
some
before
mail
you go
this
away
week, Carla.
first, though. Carla, check this out before you go.
Cool cat.
Yeah, her husband collects cat brooches. This is Mexico. So I have to
That's
teach you
adorable.
this one.
It's adorbs. The
I hope she caught
eyelashes.
this one before she left.
Yeah, the eyelashes is what got me.
Yeah, this is a pretty thick, too. This is a nice little,
That's
almost
cute.
looks like a fox's tail, doesn't it? But
That's a
nice
cat.
brooch. And it is marked Mexico something. Let's see. I wish I could see that. I see sterling in Mexico. What else do I see? TC dash.
You taught him how to collect, Carla. He's a
Something
collector now.
I6 or 116. So 925 Mexico TC 116. And that number there, the TC 116, is how you can trace who made it and when it was made.
You get to look at him, though. Her hubby's the collector.
Yep, and he does have Father's Day coming soon, doesn't he?
That's right. Father's
I
Day.
know.
Yeah.
Love that. That is an adorable brooch. That and then here is the last brooch, and this one's kind of cool too.
Wow. Look at that.
I love these bar type.
We'll be sending you some, Miss Carla. His little rocking chair. This is for her husband. Well, no, I'm not going to pull you off.
Did
I
you
want to see
mail
these
for him?
brooches.
Well, we need to send you some mail. Let's see if this one has a mark on it. I don't know.
I love that one.
Isn't that cute? There's a mark right here in the corner. Let me see what it says.
You're not going to sell these. I can picture you putting them up and saying, wait, I decided to keep it.
Little
I'm
pat
going
rat.
to be good. I might keep one of them, but I'm going to be good. Yeah, this one is marked sterling, but that's the only mark I see on it. This sterling. And
I
if
got to see that,
into
Carla.
these, I will pull out another one. And there are some. Is that a stone in there? Let me look. Can't tell if that's a petal or a stone. Oh, there is a stone in there. Nope, there's not a stone in there in my imagination. Sure did look like it. It's just they made little round divots in there to make it look like a stone. But I love this one.
I do like
Great
that one.
workmanship.
I like the cat, though. If you sell the cat, I would like first dibs.
Alrighty.
Very
You
nice.
would keep it, though. I mean, the eyelashes. You got to have
Yeah,
the
I really
eyelashes.
scored, but I really had to be online for hours and hours and hours because I was getting very low on silver and on jewelry in general for sale. You know, the good stuff.
Thank.
So
I
I
don't.
was
I don't.
line hours trolling to find stuff. And I do have some friend mail from you here too, Ro.
You do?
I do. The last
Oh,
package you sent me,
where?
I haven't opened.
That is cute.
Yeah, these are the Mexican fire opals.
Love.
These.
Good night, Mary. Thank you.
Good night, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Those are cute.
Oh, I can't wait to see that one, Carla. I will come and watch. He cracks me up. You know what? I just realized this has little tiny balls like all around it. So cute. For a second, I thought they were little tiny stones, but they're little tiny, tiny balls right there.
Those are cute.
Aren't they cute?
They are.
This is the color of Mexican fire opal that I want, though. I want a ring, a Mexican fire opal ring. This color, maybe about, I don't know, 10 carats. That's my dream ring.
How do you hold on to things when I send them? I mean, I have to rip open a package as soon as it comes to the house.
I really discipline myself.
I cannot do that. I have to open it. I'll open it at the post office if I have to.
These are gorgeous, and this has a mark on it too. This has a teepee. I think these are native. Yeah,
Jump in the van and
I've seen this mark before. Let me see if I can. Yeah, good. It focused there. I've seen that mark before. I'm going to have to go back and look and see who it is, but I believe that to be a native mark there.
I agree.
These are really
there's
cute.
some.
They.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, Elizabeth was talking about vintage and learning and everything. There's some beautiful costume, Elizabeth, that sometimes is almost as much as sterling or more. There's beautiful costume jewelry out there and name brand jewelry out there that is vintage, that is very desirable and collectible.
This is an interesting stone in here. First, I thought it might be Gaspiite, but you know what it looks like? You know those earrings that I bought for you when we were in Tucson? Or was it a pendant? It was a pendant I bought for
A
you in
pendant.
Tucson. Yeah, and it had those different colors of inlay, and there was lemon something in there. That's what this looks like.
And it's
It could
not
be
right here where I can
Gaspiite,
grab it. What was the name of it? I don't have it right here by me.
but it looks like that same yellow stone that was inlaid. God, my nails are a mess. I am so embarrassed of my nails.
Well, I've been trying to doctor mine. I don't even want to show them.
Oh, I just keep because I really don't want to stick my fingers in acetone long enough to melt them off. So I just keep sanding them
That's
down
why.
as they grow out, and it's time to buff them down again. I probably should just go ahead and buff them all the way down to there. But love these. These
Pretty
are
pretty. Those are keepers.
yeah,
I would, sure.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to look up and see who that maker is. These are fairly substantial earrings too.
Pretty pretty.
Nice,
Can't
Elizabeth.
believe.
Is there a designer or somebody that you prefer or really like, Elizabeth?
I like them all.
Yeah, I know. That's my answer. Do you have a particular person you collect? I guess is what I'm asking. Aren't these cute? Playboy bunnies.
I have those.
Those.
I know you do. That's why I'm laughing. And that's why I bought this lot because I saw the Play Bunny earrings in there. And I said, you know what? I know Roberta has a pair of those. I am going to have to
I
buy
do.
a lot just to get those earrings. And that's why I bought this whole lot just to get these.
I didn't even recognize them at first. You must read those magazines more than I do.
Looking to see if it has
You gotta know the bunny.
anywhere.
I do. I have a pair exactly. Only mine are shiny.
Yours have been buffed. Is that what you're trying to say?
I buffed the heck out of mine.
I don't see any marks on these anywhere right now. I'll look again later, but so cute, the little Playboy bunnies. And they totally,
Those are cute.
I will retest all this stuff, but everything I did was sold to me as sterling.
I have those, and I have little doggy bones. I just love them.
I had that little doggy bone necklace I sold, a little wiener dog too, a while back.
I've got a wiener dog necklace. I do.
And these,
Those
I'm
are
either
cute.
going to make pendants out of or sell them as a set. This one would be easy to make pendant out of. This is the, oh, which one is this? This is the Cocopelli, the hieroglyphs.
Now I sent you those two right there.
Nice. Yes, I did get these from you. I
I
have,
want.
it has some nice inlay in it.
I love those. I would wear them just like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, yeah, wearing them just like this because they would look very cute together, even though they don't match. They're very cute.
They kind of do.
I'll keep.
Yeah,
I'll keep trying and trying to find the others.
they do work together. And so that will lead into my other gifted pieces from you. I have some gifted pieces from Roberta. Let me show them too.
I could not hold on to stuff like you do. I'm serious.
Let's see what I do with the bag. Oh, here's the bag of stuff from you. Okay, so I meant to pull out the brooch for this, and I completely forgot. A while back, she gifted me the brooch that works with this, the matching brooch. And then she found these earrings.
Oh, yeah. That was fun. Gosh, nothing like holding on to it till you're 100.
Time, or did you find these at a completely separate time?
Completely different. Completely different times.
I can find the brooch that matches those.
That's interesting.
I don't even think she'd wear them, but they went with the brooch, and I
Oh,
thought
I
that
would
was
wear
fun.
them, girl. Totally wear
Those
them.
are JJ's.
Let me see if I can find the brooch. What did I do with the box of brooches? Where did I put it? Okay, Cindy, where did you go? Here it is.
That's in the 50s.
I've got to get some shelves in here.
I don't think that
It's off the floor.
it's supposed to look like that, Robert, but I don't think they are. These have been, I don't know how old they might be, but not very old. JJ brand.
JJ is a vintage brand. It has been around longer than people think, but I don't know how old these are. These could be newer, JJ.
Yeah, those are newer, I'm sure.
Which I don't see very much JJ that is not made from pewter. Most of his vintage stuff is made from pewter. Let me see if I can find the brooch that goes with those. Right, here it is. Yep, right there.
Cindy likes the lady brooches, anything profile brooches or.
And I like the male silhouettes too, but I tend to find more of lady silhouettes.
Yeah, so when I find them, I try to.
There's the
gift her with them. That's cute.
Is that spectacular that you found both? And yes, this one I think is marked JJ too, if I remember right.
Yeah, because I got that brooch.
Yeah, right here.
I got this brooch a long time ago. The earrings not too long ago. Totally different, but they obviously were made for made at the same time. Aren't they adorable?
Rebecca Oberman bangles.
Those are cute.
That sounds cool. Are you familiar with that brand, Roberta?
I'm not.
Those. Elizabeth, I used to do a show a while back with Princess Casserole called Top 5 Faves, where we had a couple of guests on every week, and we would have them bring their top 5 favorite pieces, like they've had them for a long time. Mom gave it to you, grandma gave it to you, just sentimental pieces that meant a lot to you. And then we would have them just bring on their 5 favorite pieces they found, like at a thrift store or in a jewelry jar or something like that. And we had a lot of fun doing that. We've been talking about bringing that show back. So I would love to have you come on and show some of your pieces. I would love to see Rebecca Overman bangles too. I'm not familiar with that brand, but I'd love to see them. But isn't that cute?
You're going to wear those earrings.
Yes, I am, girl.
I want a picture of that.
I will sacrifice my ears to wear these with this brooch.
Perfect for the
As a matter of fact, I'm sticking them in the bag with the brooch right now. I'm keeping them together.
That is a fun set.
Isn't that cool, though? Roberta, she's got me thinking Rebecca now.
Teresa, I've seen some of that jewelry. I like it.
Roberta sends
Herbie.
one of the coolest pieces. I am so lucky to have her as a friend. She just really gets me some great stuff. Okay, a couple of these
I tend to say blessed.
Her, and some of it she gifted me. This is a gift from my daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law collects owl stuff. She's gonna love it.
That's cute. Come on, that's cute.
It's adorable. She's gonna love it.
It's so ugly. It's cute.
This would make a good scarf for a scarf.
That's a good scarf one, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty.
It is in really good condition. It looks like it's maybe copper.
Because somebody gifted somebody with it and they went, "You're not kidding, I'm not wearing this."
I don't know. I would totally wear it. I wear this kind of stuff, believe it or not. And I would totally use this as a scarf clasp too.
It is cute.
Okay,
It
this
is cute.
also was a gift from Roberta. She says it's not 925, but it has beautiful
Oh, yeah.
rhinestones in it. And peridot is my birthday, so I get a lot of gifted peridot stuff. Pretty
That's
ring
cute.
though. And look
Isn't
at
it cute?
that, it fits.
Dun, ta-da.
Beautiful. These are the color of kind of chromium diopside.
That is a nice costume ring. I thought so.
It is a beautiful costume ring, definitely. It looks like maybe stainless steel to me. There is some kind of mark in there. Let's see what it says.
Beautiful ring.
It is. It is. It is. Let's see what it says
I thought
here.
you'd like that.
I do like it. It has a 6L, no, 6 maybe.
Can't believe you hold on to this stuff. Sheesh.
There is a mark in there. I'll have to look at it later, but I think it's stainless. If it's
So
not,
you one of the ones that if I sent you a gift 6 months before Christmas and said, do not open till Christmas, you'd actually hold it that long?
I would.
Me too.
I would.
I'd open it, I'd look at it, and I'd rewrap it.
It's out of sight, out of mind for me. If I can put it
No.
aside and not see it, I will leave it.
No, I'm bad.
So, but yes, I would. If you sent me something and said, don't open it till Christmas, I would honor that.
I couldn't stand it.
And here's a little owl, which I'm,
Looky there.
isn't that cute? That's
Yeah,
going to
that's
my
cute little-
daughter-in-law too. Is this sterling?
That's
It looks sterling.
That is a little sterling. You could use it on a bracelet too. It's a little
Yeah.
sterling owl.
Yeah, it is marked sterling. This
Yep.
was,
It's got blue and white stones.
Little
Kind of cute.
charm.
isn't it cute though? She'll love that.
Sorry, I needed the chain.
That's okay. She's got plenty of change. Now, these two you may have seen Roberta bring out on her channel, but I had to have them. So
Yep.
I bought these from her because I love them. Isn't that cute?
That is different. Thank you for your purchase, my dear.
And this one I think is going to fit my little finger
Excuse me.
or my ring finger.
Not
Burberry
bad.
earrings. Oh, I like those too, Teresa. I agree. I am familiar with that brand, and I've had that brand before. As a matter of fact, I think I have a card right in this drawer here in front of me. I don't know where I put it now, but I think I have a single earring on a card that I never got the other earring. Had one earring and it was brand new, but there was only one. But isn't that gorgeous? And this is a heavy duty ring too. This is
Yeah,
not.
I liked how heavy it was.
Yeah, very heavy. Oh, and it is marked right there. I was going to switch over to you. After this ring, I'm going to switch over and let you show me what you were going to show me so I can find my thing. This does have a brand, Studio, something, Studios. Does have a nice stamp in it right there. It says Studio and 925, and I think China. Yeah, there we go. That's the brand name right there. And then there is a RLM, I think, which is probably the maker, the artist. But beautiful.
Don't know.
Very beefy and beautiful. This might be a keeper too. And this one I've been eyeballing forever. Then I finally talked her out of it.
I liked that one. I would have sold it though.
Recognize
I
this
would have sold
one.
it.
Oh, darn, it's big. It's probably going to have to go. I mean, small. It's probably going to have to go on the other finger. I wonder if I could.
Maybe Sandy can do the magic on it.
Looks like I might be able to get it up just enough to wear it. If not, I'll sell it. But
No, this time of night my hands swell up, and it's been so hot here that totally different when
But
it's
I
not this hot
absolutely
out.
love this ring.
What stone is that?
I think it's abalone.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I think it's a
I
piece of
might have
abalone.
another one like that, Cindy. Remind me. Let me write a note. I got a note to send Robert this stone.
I did
Let
have
me
a
make another
ticket with
note.
the same flower marking in it a while back too. That same
I
design.
might have another one like that. I'll check the size.
Isn't it
But
gorgeous?
it's not, I think it has 3 stones instead of just one like that, but it has some decorative around the edges like that.
I
I'll
totally
look at
fell
it.
in love with this ring though. And she has showed it a couple of occasions, and every time I said, I need that ring. Okay, girl,
What size is that? Do you got your sizer right there,
let
Cindy?
me
What
check
size is
here.
that? And what size do you need?
Well, normally I wear about a 7.5 on my ring finger, and it's not too tight or too loose.
All right.
But right now my hands are a bit swollen, so I
Yeah.
think I might be able to
This,
take it up about a half size and get it to fit. This is a 6.5. So if I can get it up
okay.
to 7, it'll probably be okay.
Maybe you'll be able to.
All right, let me
I'll
switch
look at
over
that.
to you so I can look for my thing. There you
I
go.
don't know if I showed you all this beautiful. Oh, my eyes. Sagen. I couldn't think of the name. I love Sagen. I might have showed you this one, but I absolutely adore this piece.
I haven't
I'm
seen
going to list this. Isn't that pretty?
it. Is
This is Mother of Pearl. I think that is Moon Glow. I'm not sure what these are.
garnets.
And then, yeah, maybe, Robert. Very pretty piece. I was
Trying
going
to,
to keep it, but I'm going to list this. I have 1 or 2 other pieces up there, and I've already sold some sage, and so
trying to
that's
keep
my.
all this stuff
Cool.
separate to remember what I paid for it. So I feel,
Cindy, what is this stone right here?
yeah.
Rhoda.
Rhodochrosite.
Yes. And
Robert Lee
this.
Morris. Thank
Look
you,
at
Elizabeth.
this.
I think you're going to be a very good addition to our community. She found that
Look
name
at the flash on that.
Very nice.
beautiful.
Is that not
Oh, that's
beautiful? Looks
leverodite.
like labradorite. And this is
Labradorite for sure.
what is the February stone? Amethyst.
Amethyst and
And
leverodite.
this is sterling. Is that not beautiful? I
That's
need a chain.
spectacular. Let me write that
Uh,
name down that she just gave us.
I'm desperate for chains. There's the mark right there. I absolutely love this. Little teardrop. Love that flash.
Robert Lee
And
Morris.
that almost looks like the same brand as this, but I don't see it marked. Just 925. Take a little closer look. My big. Nope, it just says 925. And I have this beautiful charm
That
bracelet.
reminds me a lot of the one I just showed.
This is all sterling. It does say it on the loop. And then this one says 14K. So this must be white gold. And these are all soldered onto the bracelet. But I also have some charms I've been buying. This one's a little sailboat, 925.
Ooh, yay!
Look at this little Mount Rushmore. I think I got this from either Jen or Laurie. I'm not sure. And it says, well, it's got a mark on it, but look at the little presidents. Isn't that adorable?
Mount Rushmore.
And it's got a little flag.
So cute.
Badlands, it says. But I wanted to take it to the jewelers and have this taken off and have them soldered onto this bracelet. And then I have a little fairy. Little fairy. Look at this then. This is a costume piece. Can you see how beautiful this ring is? It's so
Okay.
heavy. There's no marks in it at all.
That looks like
To me,
stainless too. If it's not sterling, it's probably stainless.
it's got little chips in here, but that pink stone is so pretty. I think I got this one from Lori. That is a beautiful costume piece of jewelry.
Long lasting.
And then this I got from Sandy today. You know what this
Oh,
reminded me of? I was going to take toilet paper and just make a little make a little piece of toilet paper around this
I was thinking
for
make
everybody that was going crazy with their not
Is
having
that a
any toilet
Pandora?
paper.
miniature
No,
biscuits. Once
no
again,
idea what that is.
Pandora makes those too. Does it have a mark inside?
No mark.
It
Sandra
almost
had. Oh,
looks
wait a
like
minute. It does. Hold on.
that
It
could
does
be
have a mark.
jade. If it says ALE, it's Pandora, and those pieces that is usually interchangeable. You
I
can
didn't even
interchange
notice
it
that.
with any of the beads they make for their bracelets.
It says Jewel Mint. Jewel Mint. JEWELMINT. Jewel Mint.
Right. Cute. Those usually though come off. There may be a way for that to come off, and you can put other beads on it. I think I have one from Jewel Art. Mine is not
See.
Pandora either, but mine is from a company called Jewel Art. Does the pin at the
That's
bottom pop out or anything?
no, no.
No, so that's not an
This
interchangeable one. It's still cute
call
though.
me silly, but that just isn't attractive to me.
It's different.
Reminds me of something you'd roll under your eyes for bags under your
It's,
eyes.
it could be. Is it sterling?
No, it just
No.
says Jewel Mint. I should think if it was sterling, it would have 925 in there along with the Jewel
There
Mint.
is a couple of different companies that make those stuff, that make those type where you can change the bead on it.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Pat. And Pat, you never did tell us, do you have a birthday coming this
Yeah, yeah,
month?
Raven. No, she said September.
September? Okay, then it wasn't you. Somebody that comes into every single visit, one we have has a birthday this month. I'm gonna have to go back and look so I remember to tell them happy birthday. I lost the bag I took these brooches out of. I don't know how much I paid for these now.
Just look on your what I do when I do that. I go back.
They
I know
sent
it
me
takes
an invoice.
forever.
I'll look at my invoice.
That's what I do. I go back and look at all my PayPal stuff.
No, I
Hey, I
paid
have a cute little thing that I got
for
from Sandra
everything,
too.
so I don't sell them for less than I paid for them.
Sandra sent me a little Avon baseball cap, a baseball glove. It's adorable. It's like a little pendant, and the
those
little
big
ball is
royals on it.
gold tone.
That's too cute. And the
Isn't that
ball is
adorable?
gold. Is that gold or brass?
It's a gold color. I don't know. It says Avon right there, so I imagine. I don't know.
That is
This is
adorable.
like pewter. Isn't that cute for a little pendant?
It is
And
adorable.
then there was another
And
Avon
ball
ring
game.
in it. There was
Who
another
said that?
Avon ring in it that says
Justin?
925, and this is a pearl. This
Yeah,
says Avon.
Avon sells
Isn't that adorable?
sterling, and
I
I think
haven't
they
had.
actually sell gold pieces too, but not a lot. But I'm pretty sure Avon also sells gold. I wouldn't swear to
That
it,
tickled me. That
but I
tickled me
know
to
they
get
do
that.
definitely sell sterling. Okay, let me separate those because those came in a different lot.
So I want to eventually sell this charm bracelet, but I don't have a clue of what I would sell it for. All my little notes.
Wait until you see the pendants that I have. Some gorgeous pendants.
Did you girls see this? This is
Oh,
sterling.
thank you, Pat. I missed it, honey.
This is called I Love Shoes. It is
Oh, God.
by a maker, Luna, Luna Park,
Park, yeah.
P A R
Parc, right?
C,
Yeah.
PARC. It's sterling and brass.
Well, that's
It
interesting.
is
Isn't it?
adorable.
And very, very pricey on those things.
This is very pricey. Every shoe has her little logo on it, her
When I
name.
when I was researching that brand, I found some of just people were selling the individual shoes. One of those
Mhm.
little shoes, even the brass ones, were selling for like $50.
Yep. This is listed for 350, 375. I want to play with it a while, then I'll list it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, if you know where
I
you
love
can
that
buy
one.
if you need a replacement shoe, they were expensive, but
You think if you had the necklace, they'd just send you one.
oh, thank you, Pat. If you can send me that link so I can have an idea of what something like that sells for, that would be great. Pat loves the heart-shaped stone. I know there's something about it
Isn't
that
that beautiful? I wish I could
you
remember
can't
what
take
it
your eyes off
is.
of it.
I wrote down what it was, but I forget.
If you remember, let me know. I'm trying to get Sandy to cut something out of the one that I sent her. It's beautiful.
I would never cut this one. Look at
It
that.
does not. Well, it's just a big round slab, like it came almost looks
Yeah.
like it's starting to geode in the center, and it's probably about maybe 10-inch in length in a circle, like it came from the middle of a big stone. But
Hmm.
it's not that attractive, unpolished, but polished, they're gorgeous.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I love that necklace. It's going to be hard to part with it, but I'm going to part with it eventually.
Show them that. Do you have that bracelet handy that turned out to be like 4 grand or something?
Let me think where I put
That
it.
14 karat one. Yeah,
$4,999 to
she
be
was going to sell
exact.
it for 700, and we found it listed for 4,000.
Wow.
Yeah, aren't you glad you didn't sell that now?
Oh, but you know, it would have went to a nice person. So, and I would have had
Yeah,
to,
that's true.
I would have had to eat
Absolutely.
crow, but I would have done it. It is not handy right here.
What
Got it?
about the copper brooch? Is that handy?
I do have the copper brooch handy.
Okay, you have to tell them the story about this brooch.
I also have to show something. Watch me knock my whole set over here. You know, I keep everything real handy except for when I need it.
Of course,
Oh, I found both of them. Praise God.
righty.
I started a new little compartment. Then I want to show you something else also. All right, this is 14 karat, and it's all precious stones. And this is the one that I found for that obnoxious price.
She just has the
This
greatest eye for finding jewelry. It just kills me.
Oh, wow.
this is so beautiful. This has, I guess, blue topaz,
It looks like
amethyst,
London blue.
citrine maybe,
They're
and
top of
then
the
your
line
color,
quality on those stones.
the
Definitely.
green, then the red, then another blue, a different color than this one, I believe. This one's a little lighter.
That
And
darker
then
one
another
looks like a London blue.
amethyst.
That's
This is a
amazing.
beautiful piece, and it weighs a ton. I love this piece, but I'd never wear it, and I'm going to list this one.
If I
I will
had
list
four
this one.
grand, I would wear it, but I don't happen to have the
I
4 grand.
I can't even see asking
Well,
that
you'd be
much for it.
afraid you would lose it too. What kind of a class? Okay,
No, it
good.
has a
It does have-
gigantic honker
well,
clasp on it.
that's better than the other type because the other kind, I've got a very expensive diamond tennis bracelet, but I'm afraid to wear it because it has that slide-in type of clasp that has the two fasteners
Oh,
on the side,
mm-hmm.
and it's popped open on me a couple of times. I didn't lose it; it didn't fall off. But when those things popped open, scared me because it's got quite a bit. It's like over 5 karat of diamonds in it.
This ugly brooch, and I say it's ugly because it is.
No, it's not.
See,
It's
you're
modern.
agreeing. It's copper.
It's
It is
modern.
But
not.
this was made either in the 40s, 50s, or 60s. The maker of this brooch did one of a kind things. And I've had this appraised and everything because I didn't know who Art Smith was. and he was an African American man that lived in Greenwich Village in New York, and he made one of a kind pieces for a lot of the movie stars at that in that time area. We're talking when bathrooms weren't even shared. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it just amazes me, his background. I did a lot of research on him. But anyways, I found this in a $15 jewelry bag. You know,
Kidding.
no.
Bad that one
Sit-
didn't come to me.
And I thought it came out of there, and I thought,
See,
what
but
the
I
heck is
probably wouldn't have
this?
done all the research you did on it either, so
Oh, it took me forever to research this guy,
it
and
would
I
be
was really
a
glad I did.
brooch
So
thing.
then I got the appraisal done, and this brooch is worth $900.
I believe it's
A
right from
piece of
the
copper.
late 60s when they all moved from
Hmm.
LA to New York.
Hmm.
Are
I
those
suppose it can
berries?
be a necklace too, a brooch.
And it was
Art
probably a
Smith.
movie somewhere.
Unbelievable.
He's
You actually
quite
sent
a
it to me
colorful
and had it
character.
appraised. That blows my
Yes,
mind.
I did. I paid to have it appraised because I was finding a little bit about him, and I told my husband, "There's something about this. I think, I think we have something here." So, and some of his things go for thousands of dollars. This just happens to be a one of a kind small brooch.
And that's probably an easy appraisal. You probably could get more than that. If the collector wanted it, you would get more than that out of it.
I just want the $15 for my bag.
No way.
No, I'm kidding. That.
Send it to me. I'll give
That's
you
what
15.
makes that's what makes it fun to get bags, and especially when you're getting a lot of vintage old. I mean, a lot of people go, oh, the bag smells. I like the bag to smell that
I've had
smell of
some.
old somebody's attic, because you get, you find in somebody's treasures.
I've had
It's kind of
some
Sure.
cool.
recent finds like that too in bags. I've got a watch. It's $1,000 watch. I just need to take it, and it's a Zodiac watch. I need to take it and have it cleaned and have a battery put in it and make sure it works. But that's $1,000 watch. I also found
Hmm.
a 14 karat gold, like Mother's Day's type of tree of life, and it's big. It's like really big. It's like 2 inches, and that when I looked it up and weighed it, just the silver weight alone, I mean the gold weight alone on
Thank
it
you, Mona
was
Lisa.
like $500 worth of gold, and that
Wow.
was on a really long gold chain. So that was one of my really good scores. Um,
Yeah.
I found a gold Caravelle pocket watch, a 14 karat pocket watch
Hmm.
that is wound too tight. It needs to be rewound if it can be rewound, but that's about $700 for that. So I have had some good finds too in jars. Not as many as you, but I've had some good finds too.
Can't find a
I've
watch
got
anymore to work on
some of the
stuff.
things. I'm sorry, Robert.
No, it's
Some of
okay.
the things I have on Etsy are from jars. They're that had Hattie. What is the woman's name you
Hattie
like? It's a
Carnegie.
white.
Hattie Carnegie.
That yes, that is a beautiful necklace. And when I did research on that, I could not believe how much that necklace was worth. It's
Yeah,
white,
but that's a case of,
white
like you
glass,
said,
that
that's
milk
a case
glass.
where costume is worth much more than sterling. Like Hattie Carnegie. There's a couple of other ones that are up there like that. Oh my God,
They
I have.
threatened me in Estee for this.
Why can I
They
not?
threatened to close my Estee shop because I had these in there,
Wow.
because
Hobey,
it says
HOB.
genuine hand carved ivory. Even though this is a
Oh,
very vintage set,
I got you.
you can't, unless you have. I didn't know you had to have proof it was carved before a certain age. It's a beautiful set. I'll have to sell it at auction,
You can, yeah, that's sellable. Hobey,
but
that's
I've
a really
seen other
good
people
expensive
with the same
brand.
set.
Uh,
Pardon?
let's see, what's the other one I'm trying to think of? There's 3 or 4 that I know of that I have pieces that are worth much more than sterling silver.
Oh, you mean the Hattie?
Hattie Carnegie, yes, definitely worth more than sterling. Any of her pieces are.
I've showed
Hopefully
this
it's not
before.
a
This is just
it's
all
the same
pearls.
way.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, this is pearls and sterling silver. I still don't know what to ask for this. This was in a jar.
As much as you can get.
I had one.
I don't
I
even know
had
where to
one almost
start.
the exact same as that. Very, very similar to that piece. And I did very well on that piece, but I listed it.
These, I love whatever these are
Coin.
called. I love the colors in them. They remind me of, there's just rainbow colors in them. I like that.
There's coin and there's button pearls, and I can never remember. I think button pearls are flat on the back and coin pearls are rounded on both sides. They're like a disc like that, but it's rounded on both sides. I think that's the coin pearl. I may have that backwards, but yeah, one is a coin pearl and one is a button pearl.
I just love anything. I love anything pretty. I can't help it. This little guy, I know I probably showed you this. Robert will probably like this little fella. I call him the have to pee guy. Isn't he cute?
It is.
I guess that could be Bone, his little face. I'm thinking
That's a great idea.
artisan.
Is it trademarked?
I can't read this. It says sterling, but I can't read the hallmark on it.
It's a
But that's
petroglyph
a simple
too.
design.
Yeah,
That's a simple design, Robert. You could do that.
it's a petroglyph, but I don't know which one. Let me see the front.
The have
Yeah,
to
I'm
go
not
pee
sure
guy.
which one that is. Gianna's pretty familiar with the petroglyphs. She might be able to tell you which
I showed
one
her this one. We couldn't get anywhere on this one,
she
really.
didn't know either. She couldn't find it. Very interesting, though, isn't it?
It is. I like the idea.
It looks like something special. There might be something very special with that piece.
I know. That's why I'm hesitant to put it up. I can't find anything even near. I don't even know how to look them up.
It's kind of a twist on Cocapelli.
Yeah, Cocapelli doesn't have to go pee.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm going to pop into
He's
that
cute,
one.
though.
Let me see where we're at time-wise so I can go back and find that link later in the... Wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to copy and paste it. Okay, I'm going to paste it into so I can find it.
Good night, Pat. Sleep
Thank
well.
you,
Stay
Elizabeth.
safe.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, come one, come all.
Yes, it should be fun. It's with the auction tomorrow night, or no, Sunday night is going to be with Maury. And I think she was in a little while ago. And then Robert will come in and auction off a couple of pieces. I'll have a few pieces too tomorrow night. Predominantly going to let Maury auction some stuff just to help her out because she really needs it right now with all this COVID stuff going on. And so it's mostly to help her. But Robert and I will
Good night, Pat.
have pieces too. And you will see Robert dropping in on Roberta and I's auctions as we have them. We'll invite Robert in on occasion. So you will be seeing more of him too.
Thank you. Look forward to it.
You must chuckle more, though, Robert.
Okay,
Must
so
chuckle.
Say.
I've got a couple of more pieces to show you guys, and then we will wrap it up. I know we've been on. It's getting pretty late. 1:14. Yes. We have the night elves, and you have anything else to show, Roberta?
Oh, no.
Okay,
We'll do it
Robert,
another time.
anything else you want to show?
No, I'm good. I see you all tomorrow night and probably be back on Sunday, I think.
Okay, I'm going to show you some men's rings here real quickly.
Oh, let me put my eyes back in.
We never find men's rings, hardly ever, and they're plain, but they're nice. Here's a I don't know, this almost has a native feel to it, but I wouldn't swear to it. But this is a man's ring.
Is it a swivel ring?
Yes, it's a spinner.
Cool.
I'm going to find out what size my thumb is.
It's a spinner, and let me tell you what size it is. I'm always trying to find men's rings. They're very hard to find. So when I saw these, I jumped on them and
I'm looking for men's.
won the bid on it. The only mark I see on it is 925, and it's sort of half cut off, and it looks like it might have been sized at some point, but I wouldn't swear to that. But it is a size 12 and a half.
Oh, too big.
Yeah. But it is a spinner, and I love spinner rings.
Me too.
I had a spinner a while ago, a month or so ago, that I had in auction that had some stones in it. But this will probably be in Sunday's auction, and it's a size 12 and a half. Or 12, did I say? What did I say? 12 and a half.
Yeah, too big for me.
12 and a half. Yeah, it is really hard to find them this size. It really is. I got a couple of more men's rings here. This one is not quite as big, but I still believe it to be a men's ring.
On the spinner rings, what is that? Like a fidget ring or something? I mean, what's...
Yeah, it's a fidget ring. Yeah, that's what I would call it.
Is that the purpose? You know, how some
Actually,
people...
this is a 13, so it's bigger than I thought.
Too big.
And
Too
this
big.
one, thought it was a spinner, but maybe it isn't.
Maybe it's been resized.
Oh, it is a spinner. Okay, it is a spinner. It was just stuck, but another spinner ring. This one's not as heavy duty as the other one, but it is still a nice piece. And it does have a mark in it. It has the 925, and I think I saw one more mark. Or was that my imagination? That was my imagination. All it says is 925, but cool men's ring. Nice big size.
Yeah, I don't think I have any. I might have one or two things from men in rings, but not much. Not much in men's rings.
Okay, then one more men's ring. And this one is kind of cool. I like this one.
I like that idea. Men in rings.
This is a 12 and a half.
Oh, I like that one.
This is a Celtic knotting. This is a 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, too big. That one's nice.
What size again? I was
12 and a half.
Okay.
Nice ring. I don't see any mark. Wait a minute. I do see a small mark there. It looks like they tried to stamp 925 in it, but they didn't strike it right, so they only got half of the stamp in there. But love this. Love the Celtic knotting. One of my favorite.
I like that.
I just love Irish jewelry. I love Celtic knotting. Okay, and I think this is the last men's ring, and it's not quite as big as the other ones, but it is kind of cool too. It's like wave.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Let's see what size this one is.
I was going to say, what size is that one?
This is an 11. So not quite as big as the other ones, but still a nice. This is Mexico sterling on this one too. This is Mexico 925. And
it's kind of different.
Yep, like it. This one is the one that might have been sized. It looks like it's been sized.
Not bad though.
No,
pretty ring.
Very nice.
Not everybody's going to have that ring.
Really, unless you look on the inside, you don't. A little bit there, but unless you look on the inside, it looks like they sized it down a little bit.
I wonder what the waves mean.
I was wondering if that has a meaning.
I'm sure it does.
Waving goodbye to your marriage.
But that's really cool.
Goodbye to your freedom.
The waves come in and the waves go out.
But excited about that because I rarely ever see
cool.
men's rings, and I found 4 of them, so very nice.
Cool. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Isn't that gorgeous?
What is that?
I am not sure. It almost looks like it could be coral, actually.
Pink?
Yep.
Hmm.
Pink
Could
coral.
be.
What size is that baby?
Looking at it down here, I think it might be pink coral,
Wow.
but I won't swear to it. I'll do a little more research, but it's the right color, and I see some striations almost in it. Let me tell you what size it is.
I think it's a shell.
It's an 11.
Wow. A lot of gals out there would want that size.
Yeah. Yep, that's why I wanted it. I don't know that it's shell, Robert. It could be. I'm going to look at it closer because I see some striations in it like you see in coral.
Okay.
And it is the right color for the, what is the name of that? Angel skin coral?
Is it marked?
Let me see.
Can't believe there's a mosquito in here.
Oh no.
I know.
I think this
One
was
hot day.
artisan made, so I see a 925 stamp in it, but that's all I see. And it looks like it's artisan made to me.
Well, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
show.
See.
I like the stone.
Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, I want to try and figure out what that is before I sell it, but beautiful.
Yeah.
Big ring, though.
That's a
little
nice,
too
yeah,
big for
that's a
me.
nice,
If it fit
there's a
me, I
lot
would
of gals that,
but it's too big for even me. And I have big fat fingers, and it's too big for me.
there's a lot of gals that have beautiful fingers that want bigger rings.
Yes, we do have a lot of ladies looking for larger rings, so I always try and grab them when I see them.
Moonstone.
Oh my
Maybe.
gosh.
This is actually, that's what I thought in the picture, Robert, but it's, I think it's just a really gorgeous piece of mother of pearl.
No. Okay.
That thing will put an eye out.
Isn't that gorgeous, though? Look at that thing. It is
Wow.
really an unusual looking ring. Loving it. And I see a mark there. Let's see what it says.
On that last ring, Elizabeth said that it might be an angel skin coral. Very
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Elizabeth. That
I
it
don't
might
have
be
a clue.
angel skin coral. And angel skin coral is expensive. You're right about that.
What size is that ring right there?
Isn't this gorgeous? This is a 7, size 7.
Just happens. No,
Look
I
at the
gotta have a,
marcasite, though. Isn't the
I
marcasite?
could have a 6.5. A 6.5 or a 7.5
This
to
is
an 8.
kind of a peachy, creamy color too, almost an ivory.
That is quite different.
Yeah, I love
That
that.
thing is huge.
It is. It's a big ring.
Is it heavy?
It a little bit, not super heavy. Let me tell you what the gram weight is on it.
Somebody will have to have that baby.
Oops,
That's definitely.
It's 15 grams, so it's got some good weight to it for sure.
That would definitely.
Yep, 15 grams. That's good. That's a lot of weight there for a ring.
Indeed. That's a pretty one.
I love that one. Okay, couple more rings here, and then I'll show you a couple of pendants, and I'll save the rest for next time.
Yes, Mona Lisa, that's a lot. Aw.
Yes, I bought a lot of sterling this past couple of weeks. Had to do a lot of trolling to get it, but
That would put an eye out too. Is
isn't
that all
interesting, though?
sterling or is that a pearl?
It's sterling.
It looked like sterling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sterling. Isn't that interesting, though?
A lot of work there.
Yeah,
That's different.
it does look artisan made. It got some really deep stamping in it. It's Mexico, sterling, and it actually has a stamp rather than numbers or letters that you usually find on. There you go. See that stamp right there?
Mona Lisa says there's a lot of silver on that ring.
Yes,
No,
there
that was
is.
the last one. There is a lot of silver in that one too, though. That's different.
Yeah, very interesting. Oh, that one fits me too. Probably not a good thing that it fits me.
I like that one.
because I bought them to sell, and when they fit me, not a good thing.
You want to keep them.
Yep. But it will be in auction, guys. Maybe tomorrow.
It's all silver, huh?
It actually looks pretty cool on, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. Not everybody would have that one. I like odd. I like rare and odd.
You should
That would be
see
a
how
ring
they
I'd
stamp
keep.
this. They stamped the heck out of this
Call
one.
that an eye popper.
Yeah, it's an eye popper. Literally, you can
Or
pop an eye
or an
with
eye
it.
blacker. An eye blackener.
Okay, this looks like
That's
this
pretty.
is a mixture of. And first, I thought it was a composite, but I don't think it is a composite. This is a natural stone, and I'm trying to remember what they call it when you mix lapis and turquoise. It's called, darn it.
Very nice stone.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know when it was right on the end. Oh, I love that.
it's right on the end of my tip of my tongue. What it's called when you miss. Anybody in there in the chat, refresh my memory. But this is lapis.
Somebody slap Cindy. Get
I,
a brain going.
I will think of it in the middle of the night. Let me see if this is marked.
Oh, I really like that one.
This is marked to 925.
That's another huge one.
It is beautiful piece and does have an open back too.
I wish I knew my stones better.
You know
That's
what?
pretty.
Hold on. I have got to remember what this is called, or it's going to bug me. Give me a second. I'm going to Google it.
I know what they're
Pretty
called.
is what it's called. It's called pretty.
From time to time.
They're going to be up tomorrow too.
Possibly, yes.
Never
You done
know.
went crazy, girl.
I have to sell them.
Tune in tomorrow night.
I'm going to start following you.
Sunday, yeah, tomorrow night, basically. Yeah, Sunday. It is tomorrow night. Why is that not coming up? What it is called? It's with an N. It's lapis turquoise mixture. Let's see.
I couldn't tell you. My life depended on it.
Oh my
I just
gosh.
say pretty.
I cannot think of that. It's driving me crazy that it's not. There is a specific name for it. I'll think of it. I'll let y'all know when I bring it up for auction what it's called.
Yeah, tell me what size it is in the meantime.
It's
Lapis Laz. Look at Terry's Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli.
Yeah, it's lapis lazuli, but it's mixed with turquoise. The lighter spots are turquoise, and there's a specific name for it when it's mixed. If it doesn't come to me, I'll ask Sandy because she knows, or I'll Google it.
What size is that ring?
It's an 8.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
no.
This is a big hunk of a ring too.
That is pretty.
Let me tell you. Let's see.
We call it pretty, right? That's right, Mona
Very
Lisa.
birdie. Very birdie. Too small for
I
me.
always say it doesn't matter if it comes out of a gumball machine. If I like it, I'm going to wear it.
Yeah, this is 9 grams, so that's pretty heavy for a ring too.
Yeah.
That's a keeper.
Yes, it is. Okay, so I have, what else do I have? Oh, I have these pendants I'm going to show you, and everything else I'll save till the next time because I have a ton more stuff to show you.
Certainly. Had a Christmas, didn't you?
I did. I told you I went crazy. I went crazy over the
I'm going to
last,
go, when my guy opens up,
because I was like completely low on sterling for
Oh,
auction.
that one. I got a stone like that. Showed
Like
her.
this.
Yeah.
ooh.
This blue here is the color of apatite, but I don't know what this is. And this sort of looks like, what is that other blue stone? That really light baby blue. Do you know what the stone is, Robert?
I've got one here, but I didn't mark the name of the stone on it.
I got something like that.
Oh,
Larimar. This is the color of Larimar, and that's the color of Apatite, but I do not sure what this stone is. I'm going to have to look up Larimar and see, but it has more
Larimar is lighter blue than it's
I'm going to have
more.
to go back to school.
It has kind of a gray, and it's not marked. I'm thinking it could be native piece also.
That's a native piece. I bet that's a native piece.
Yeah, I think
Look
so.
at it.
Blue what, Robert?
Just look at the bale. It's native. It's
Yeah.
stamped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yep.
Yeah.
I have one a lot like that. I need to dig that out.
Isn't it
But
gorgeous?
I need chains. I'm desperate for chains. I'm desperate for my guy to open.
Okay, and this is the last one I'm going to show for the night, and then
There's a Larimar.
yeah, it's what it looks like. The blue color.
But the Larimar I have is
Larimar.
much lighter blue. A lighter. That looks more green to me. But I'm not an expert. I do not know.
It does look a little darker on the screen than it actually is in person, but it could be. I mean, I think you're right that it's not Larimar. It's just the closest I can come to on color and describing it is the color of Larimar. But it is beautiful. And this definitely is not, I don't know if you ever see that. Plus, it looks almost like some gray matrix going through it.
Pretty.
Yeah, beautiful. So I'm going to have to look it up and see. It could actually even be turquoise. I don't know. So we will look that one up. And this actually says Thailand. So this is Thailand silver, and it's marked 925. It has the initials SU and then a copyright. This is too cute. This looks like
Are those stones in there?
These are pearls, and I think it's enamel.
Oh, okay. That is cute.
Let me look closer. Yeah, that's like green and purple enamel in there. Isn't that adorable, though? And then these are real pearls. Love that, though. With the right chain, that would be really cute. But adorable pendant. Loving it. I love these kind of bales, too.
It's a great piece.
It is a great piece. Isn't it pretty?
Maybe on a cord, though. Well, I don't like cords, but some things look good on a cord.
Yeah.
Like a little leather cord.
Leather cord would work with this.
Or a beaded cord.
A big,
nice
thick,
little
braided leather would look good on this. And I might actually have some leather cord. I'll try it on. But yeah, I think it needs more than just a silver chain. I think you're right.
At least we can't have it all either. We want it all, but we can't have it all. She said we're killing her.
I know.
We're just happy you're here looking at it with us.
That's why it's dangerous for me to spend so much money on silver. I have to make sure I resell it because I fall in love with it and I want to keep it. So I promised myself when I spent all this money, because I started getting nervous, I was getting low on silver pieces for auction. So I started going in and bidding on stuff and finding stuff. And I promised myself, if I buy all this, I will not keep it. I will resell it.
I don't know, Terry, if it's azurite or not.
This was the last piece from Roberta. I forgot to show you guys. This was the last piece that came from Roberta and my
Let me see.
bag. These are the earrings that I bought from you.
Those
I got a really good price on these too.
I remember those.
Yep. These match I bought these to go with that red, that Mozambique garnet ring I have.
And you don't have the ring on.
No, I don't have it on, but the stones match perfectly, the color.
That's beautiful. Those are beautiful.
Yeah, see that kind of.
I might have a necklace and a bracelet.
Really?
Oh, no.
Oh, now you're trying to tempt me.
Say it isn't so, Robert.
That may be true.
See, okay. She'll have to buy them because she had to have those earrings.
Exactly.
You're up.
But the color of these garnets, when I saw this, I had to have it because it matches the color of the garnets perfectly in the ring that I have.
Uh-oh.
Kind of that brown.
Terry says ozurite. How do you say that? Turquoise and lapis called Azurite?
Azurite. Yes, that's it. Thank you,
Azurite.
Terry. Azurite. That's what I've been trying to think of. Thank you. Thank you. That was driving me crazy.
Terry, you get the golden buzzer.
You get the golden star tonight. Let me write that on the bag so I won't forget it tomorrow.
Correct, sir, you are.
Could not think of that. It was killing me. I couldn't remember. I'm going to write it on the bag though.
Well, I didn't know, so it didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, when it's naturally occurs that way, and when they occur together, it's called azurite.
Cool.
Make
Well,
sure
I
put it
think
in
it's
the right
just
bag. No, I didn't.
a beautiful ring. And I think you should put it up for auction tomorrow.
I just might.
Because it's a, what'd you say, a size 8, and that could fit right on my middle finger.
Yeah, when I saw it in the picture when I was bidding, I thought it was like a composite, but it's not a composite. It is definitely azurite.
It didn't look like a composite. It looked
Yeah, no. In the picture it did, but in person, no.
Well, that was
So
fun.
that was my last piece for the night. These are mine. These will not go up for auction
oh, why?
because they match my ring.
Oh, I might have to.
They really match it good, too.
They
The
do
ring has the separate stones like that.
And this does have the little 925 mark on it right there too.
Very nice.
Beautiful though.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
these. Thank you, Ro.
Mm-hmm. Thank
She's
you.
so good to me. When she knows I really fall in love with something, she gives me a great deal on it. So I am very lucky to have her as
Thank
a
you.
friend. She's a very generous, sweet friend for sure.
I know what you mean, Mona Lisa.
Good to have friends.
Mona Lisa.
Yes, it is. So I
Yes,
probably will
indeed.
be wearing those earrings and ring tomorrow, or in Sunday's.
Yeah.
You'll see them there.
Yeah.
And that right there, I'm telling you, I am so thrilled with this. I'm going to have to
That's awesome.
message Martha and tell her, I feel like I owe you more money on this. Like,
That's a lot of charms.
yeah, even one of those charms is more than $11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Bless
with
her
the
heart.
shipping. Yes, an Omega would look very good with that. I agree. The auction is Sunday at 5 Central Standard Time, which would be 6 Eastern. It will be here on my channel. I'll also broadcast to Facebook, but it'll be right here, and we'll start around 6 Eastern, 5 Central Standard. I'll send out an
We're talking Sunday, right? We're talking
Yeah,
Sunday.
we're talking Sunday. Yep.
Which is tomorrow, basically, but we haven't been to bed
basically.
yet, so it's Sunday night.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you then.
I was thinking when we started that it was Saturday all day. I don't know why I was thinking it was Saturday all day.
It is now.
It is now.
It
Yeah.
is now.
Let me go back and open everybody up. So I cannot wait. It should be a very fun auction. We have a lot of fun at our auctions, and there is no pressure to buy ever in one of our auctions. Never any pressure. We just want you to come and enjoy it.
Have fun and hang out.
Yep, hang out.
Be silly. We've got to have laughs.
Yep, that's it. Keep each other.
Too much seriousness going
crazy, on. Basically. But I am excited. I can't wait, and I can't wait to see what Robert brings also. So
pull something out of the hat.
Pull something out of the hat. Yep.
Thank you for coming, Terry.
You let the cat out of the bag, though. They've seen your beautiful pieces now.
Robert, you've got some beautiful pieces, and I'm sure we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg.
Stuff that is way out of my league for sure.
I'm a little shy.
Way out of my league on the native stuff you have for sure. I wish I could afford that kind of jewelry.
I'll do a penny now and a penny, I'll do a penny.
Now,
I'll pay you a penny tonight and a penny tomorrow.
I do have a couple of 14 karat pieces, but I don't think that they're worth even what some of those pieces you brought out and showed. some of those sterling and native pieces.
I've enjoyed collecting
Far
them.
more than some of the gold that I have.
I know. Don't you feel like a kid in a candy store when you find a beautiful piece of jewelry and you buy it and you bring it home and you just look at it for a while? I mean, I have to look at things sometimes for weeks. I'll wear it around the house. I'll look at it. It takes me a while to decide to sell it, but
Yeah,
it's so much fun. It is so much fun.
if
I love the search. I love
I
the
try
search.
not to wear it sometimes because I know the second I put it on, I'm probably not going to wear it. I mean, not going to sell it.
You're
So
not going to sell it. I know
yeah,
that
if I
feeling.
bought it specifically for resale, once I put it on my finger or on my neck, forget it. It's going to be a while before I sell it. So I try
I
not to
know.
do that. That's why
All right, I
I don't open it way before I'm ready to put it up for auction. That's another reason I do that, because I'll fall too much in love with it and then won't want to sell it. And why do you think
it,
all of us girls wear 15 rings on our fingers? Because so
I
many
don't.
that
I've
we love, we
always.
can't decide which one to wear.
I don't wear a lot of rings. I wear 6 rings all the time. I
I
don't wear a
don't
lot of rings.
I don't on my right hand, and when the days I go to work, I have to take off the two big ones because it's too hard to get gloves on with the rings. So I try
Mm-hmm.
not to wear them, and plus it's harder to sterilize your hands. So I will take off pretty much everything but my wedding ring for work.
I'm the
No,
same
I
way.
gotta
I
wear
do
my
my
rings.
gardening and stuff. Nobody wears jewelry, but I
Yep.
enjoy it. And
Do you know that I actually lost a ring working in my garden one year, and 2 years later I found it
I believe that.
in my garden? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was neat is this lady lost her wedding ring, and years later, a carrot grew up through it. So when they pulled the carrots up, her wedding ring, the
Was that?
carrot grew inside the wedding. It was really kind of cool. It was a true story. It was so
I
neat to
saw
watch the
that.
story.
It was
I think
on
I
Yeah,
saw that too
YouTube.
years ago.
the carrot came right up through the ring, and when she pulled it out, the carrot was misshapen where the ring was, but that was kind of cool.
Yep, the ring, it grew right through it. I saw that video. That was on YouTube,
That
wasn't
was
it?
cool.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I just know I watched it and watched it. Yeah, it probably was on
Yeah, I
YouTube.
saw that same thing on, and it was cool. And the way it grew through there, you could tell that there was
Hmm.
no way they could have put the ring.
Oh
They
no,
couldn't
no,
have
the
made
ring.
it. And it was a expensive diamond wedding or engagement ring or something, wasn't it?
It was. I thought it was a wedding ring because I
Yeah.
thought it
Look at the
was
wedding ring.
very
Yeah.
emotional. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a
And
mush,
then
anyways.
then did you see the one, and this is on video too, or you would never believe it, where there were men out fishing, and the guy had gotten a divorce, um, and when he got a divorce, he threw his ring overboard. A couple years later,
Shameful,
I
shameful.
have to look up the story again, but a couple of years later, they were out deep sea fishing again, and he caught a big swordfish, like the really big ones. You'll never believe what was on the sword.
The
The
ring.
man's wedding ring, yeah.
That's
They
No,
were
funny.
I'd have.
fishing in
I
the
have a hard
same.
time believing that one. I'd have to see that one.
Yeah, that one is hard to believe. It is on video of them pulling up the fish and the ring being on it when they pulled it up, but whether or not it was actually his, but they swear they had been fishing in the same area when they were celebrating his divorce and he threw it overboard. That one
Well,
was
but I want to
actually
show you this.
on the
I'm
news
sorry.
too. Oh, let me switch over because
I
I
do. I want to see if Robert can give me
want.
some advice on this. This is sterling,
Right. It's
but
marked.
you see how the mother of pearl, almost like it's been sitting somewhere and got rust on it. This is like I can't
Uh,
even think tonight.
oh God, what does he call
Scrimshaw,
it?
scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw, yeah. It
But
looks
it's
like
on top
scrimshaw.
of. But is there any way of getting that out of there?
You don't want to, do you?
But it's rust. You see what I'm saying? Rust, rust. Or is it supposed to be like that? Can you
I
see what I'm
I think
talking
it's
about?
aging. It isn't the piece sterling silver.
This is sterling silver, but this and
Could
this
be
comes
oil.
up and it's set. This mother of pearl scrimshaw piece is set into the sterling. You
It
see
could
that?
be
So it had some other kind of bezel on it before they set it in the sterling. I don't know. I think I wouldn't even touch it. I think it's okay as it is.
I think it's just oils from the person that may have wore it quite a bit, because when you wear them quite a bit, I used to wear them when I was a kid, and you're always fiddling and touching them, and they're all off your hands. Would
That
change.
makes sense, Robert, but it's still, I don't
I,
know.
I know the
Looks like,
oil of your hands changes the color of turquoise over time. It turns it green. You can
it
always
reminds
tell
me
a
of,
really old piece of turquoise that somebody has worn a lot because it turns a green color.
If it's
so you
stamped,
think I should try to sell it like that?
Yeah, I
yeah,
would.
probably $500 at least.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, for that
See how
easy.
this rust is going down there? It's almost like this set somewhere
I don't think
and
it's rust.
something. I don't know that. I'm not an expert. I love it.
Because I don't think sterling can rust like that. So have you tried to clean it off
Not so much this. Like if something was above this.
and drip
No, I
down?
don't dare. I don't dare do anything to this.
Yeah.
This, you know me. I'll take the polishing cloth, and
Is
it's
it,
also a pendant. You see
Have you
that?
tried to polish that off yet?
No,
That just try
no, I
polishing it
haven't.
back to see if
and
that
it's
comes
marked
off.
JM?
Yeah, that was a JN. Let
JM.
me take a look with my big eye.
Yeah, you got some dollars.
JN Sterling handcrafted is what it says.
Yeah, you got some dollars there.
Yeah, I would think
It's a
so.
hefty little piece, but
I
I
didn't
thought that was ruined. I really
know
did.
outrun.
No,
It's
I
not
would
on
leave
the.
that.
It's not on the top. It's
It's in
almost
the
like it's
stone.
in.
No, it's in the stone.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. See if you can clean the back off, but not worry about that. And you have tested it is definitely sterling.
But
I
yeah,
didn't even test it. I was heartbroken.
Because sterling, I don't think
This
can
is leather.
rust.
This is
So
sterling.
whatever that is will probably come off.
Kind of cool though, huh?
oh, I'm not
Google that because
For
that
it to
could be
be
a
a
native.
pendant too.
yeah,
That
Pardon?
could, that could be a native piece too.
it is a native piece.
Yeah, I would.
Southwest.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
I think it's
it
awesome.
is a cool one.
I
I
wouldn't
would
care
wear it.
what it.
I would totally wear it. But I
Oh
think it's
yes, a
probably
guy
out
or a
of my
gal.
price range.
I don't know. I haven't even bothered looking up. I was heartbroken at. I just hung it on my lamp over there. Been sitting there looking at it for months.
Hi, Terry, and I'm going to try to say your
Now,
name. So tell me if I'm right or wrong. Is it Frangquist? Frangquist? Am I saying that wrong or right? But hello, Terry. Thank you for coming.
Thank you,
If
everybody,
Go
for
back and
coming by.
watch the rest of the video, Terry. You will be just awestruck at the jewelry that Roberta and Robert were showing in the beginning. Oh my gosh.
I
So,
didn't have that much. Well, yeah, I had a couple of pieces.
YouTube to rewatch, y'all.
yes, definitely worth it. There is some fantastic jewelry that was flying on that screen today.
I know Robert's got some beautiful things he's going to put up for auction, so make sure you check them out. All right,
Yes,
I'm going to get off here, my little friends.
me
Thank you so
too.
much for
Time to
inviting
go.
me.
And definitely
Robert,
don't put
Night.
anything up that you
it's
haven't
always a
researched.
pleasure. I'll sneak in and see you guys tomorrow night, Sunday
All
night.
right, yes, come on by.
Okay.
We probably have you in to help call the auction if you want.
I don't mind that at all. But
All
I
right.
will be purchasing a
Alright.
couple of things, I have a feeling.
Okay.
All night.
Yep, Sunday night, 5 Central Standard, 6 Eastern, and I will have with me Maury, and Maury has a variety of stuff. I'll probably try to do a little preview with her tomorrow on Saturday, today, later in the day after we sleep, but I'll probably try and do a little preview with her. She's got some beautiful signed pieces and she's got some silver and some costumes. So she's got a little bit for everybody, but she does have good quality and she knows her quality. So it should be a lot of nice stuff. So thank you everybody for coming. Just remember, life is short and fleeting. So drive it like you stole it.
Amen.
Yeah. Good night. Say night, Roberta. Night, Robert.
Good
We
night, y'all. Be blessed.
Stay
Stay
safe.
safe.
That's right. Stay safe.
You
Night,
owe me
all.
a Coke. Good night.
Night.
Love you.
Out of here.
Bye. We may actually get Roberta to come